Alright, we're streaming.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our 24/7
Yeah, I
Minecraft
forgot to write
Roblox
that
mining.
in the title. 24/7.
Oh, you gotta put 24/7 in there.
24/7 sliming young Jits. Fuck. Computer just fucked me. Dude, I'll go. What? Oh my god. There we go. I'll go get a fucking energy drink right now. I'm on 4
Sounds
hours.
epic.
Yeah, every stream should be a 24/7 stream.
Be like a TV channel.
Or, hold on, 24 hour. We'll put 24-hour challenge. And just end it in like 2 hours.
Okay.
I think that sounds good. 24-hour challenge.
Did we ever make it to 24 hours on the mining stream we did a year ago?
No, I did like 14, I think, was my, Dude,
Oh,
I didn't even
man.
fucking play half this match.
I know, these jits are trash.
They're
like all on
young
their phone or
Jits are getting
something.
slimed because they suck. Alright. 24-hour. This is more like a Twitch
Dude, why
title.
do they keep... No, like, get out of here.
24-hour challenge, sliming young Jits in paintball madness. Okay.
Slamming the young Jits.
Alright, I like this. This is good stuff right here.
And you got 7 seconds, dude.
7 seconds in heaven. Because I'm sliming young Jits. Alright, basically we have to be like hyperactive. We have to just talk really fast and like point out everything, you know? Like that's like, I don't know, whatever kind of content they watch. I think I need to take some caffeine pills.
Dude, I'm
We also
opening
need
my
to dye our
CSGO
hair.
cases, bro.
We need to dye our hair, spend money on this game,
I'm like ninja, bro.
yell at chat for not giving me more money. So I can spend it on cases and stuff. Okay, dude. That's funny. Yeah.
That's what you get, man. That's what you get.
Okay. Whatever, dude. I guess it's what I get for some reason. I don't know. I just realized how bad this looks on my screen. Hold on. I don't know if it's just low. That's 1080. Oh well. It looks good to me. What else can I add to make this better, you know? I can put in like what the fuck? Like I don't know what people put on their Twitch channel. They put like subs, like how many subs they have. Where to sub? Last guy's sub.
Twitch is a dead platform, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll throw up some tits or something. I don't know. Give him something to look at, you know.
You might make the CEO horny.
Yeah, that's true. I should put up fake tits. I'm like experiencing lag. Is my bit rate high? Am I dropping? No, I'm not dropping. Fuck.
Fuck you, penis.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Gotcha.
Wait, are you wearing like a... What are you wearing?
Oh.
What's that nice little outfit you're wearing?
He's wearing the Hugo Boss.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah, my
snazzy.
Roblox character is Yay.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I have sentries. I need to place them bitches, man. Shit. I didn't even realize. Y'all, damn. Damn,
Man,
I'm
he ain't even
fucking gay and
schizophrenic.
shit, dog. What the hell? I'm literally gay.
How'd the Jit get up there?
How did that jit get up there? Oh, dang it. Cody!
Yeah.
Ruining everything! Just squirted on your fucking sentry.
Just squirted on you.
It's real nice, dude. Oh. Yeah, dude. Real nice. Dude, I'm squirting on all these kids. You know what I mean? I'm squirting on all these jits.
Jit squirters.
I'm squirting on these jits. I do not give a shit.
We should make a Roblox group called Jit Squirters.
That would be good. I think that would be phenomenal. Jet squirters, unite. Oh my fucking god, that was crazy. Frick off. Fuck. Heck yeah, dude. Freaking sweet. I'm gonna go get an energy drink. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay. Damn, I got. The hitbox is rather generous.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Ugh. Oh boy. Let me ask you something. How are y'all gonna praise Muhammad, but got no prophets?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Shit tastes like dish soap.
What is it?
It's an Alani. It's a peach Alani. I don't know if you've ever had an Alani, but it's pretty whatever. Apparently it's Alani is made, quote unquote, made by some bitch on TikTok. It's like an influencer brand, but they had it at Sam's Club for like really cheap.
It's a really good product. If
Yeah.
you look at their pre-workout, it's clean. It's one of the cleanest pre-workouts on the market.
It's really not bad. Honestly, I like the influencer products because a lot of them are pretty good. Or at least the ones that I've seen. Like the Chamberlain coffee is really good. I really like the fucking name, or the coffee. It's really good. It's organic too. It's like not shit coffee. It tastes fucking amazing. But no, I like it. I like it. Dude. What the
Got
fuck?
fucking slime, buddy.
I'm getting slimed every way I go. I'm actually getting fucked. God damn it.
So
Yeah,
I
when
was
you
just
have
in
a-
a really good spot.
When you have a sniper that isn't stock, it's crazy.
I think they're all the same. They're just skins.
No, they get stat bonuses.
Oh really?
Like rate of fire and velocity, yeah.
They get stat bonuses. Checkmate.
Normal sniper's too slow.
This map is like, I don't know if it's tiny or if I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Map is huge.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it looks big. I just keep getting fucked. Everywhere I go, like I just turn a corner and I'm fucking done.
I think you gotta get good.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. Alright?
How about get bad?
I think I'm a
Everyone says
fucking...
get good, but what about get bad?
That's true. Hey, bad's the new good nowadays. When a fine young lady is bad, that means it's good.
What the?
When a fine young female is bad, that means she is good.
I'm lagging so hard.
Ooh. We should find a list of things you can't say on Twitch, and then say them one by one.
Say them on loot, get a
There's one that
text-to-speech bot.
comes to mind.
I don't know if there's a list out there, but we should do that.
Get banned by the AI robots.
I think that'd be pretty fun. We should find the banned games list too and play all those in succession.
Which is a horrible platform, and I hope it dies.
Yeah.
Did you get a case or unbox a case? To
Yeah,
get
you get a
that?
case.
How do you unbox cases?
I think you just click on it. You just click open one. I think if you want to do it conveniently, it charges you money.
Oh.
If you click 3, it's gonna ask for money.
Holy shit. Level 4. I also have a bunch of cases.
Which is, like, retarded.
Gorilla minigun.
Doesn't matter, I'm getting, like, same garbage.
Yeah, are these worth anything? Like, what do you do with these?
Hold on, I gotta level up, like, 30 times.
I have so many cases. Oh, I spawned in without a gun. The fuck is this? I gotta rejoin.
Excuse melee, bro.
Okay. Oh, no, I didn't get it. Alright, I got one skin that is worth something. Yeah, is there like a difference between the different skins?
I don't know. Soy says there is.
No, there is. You can just click on them.
Oh yeah, there is. Okay, it's actually
Yeah, it's
weird.
just, like, speed and rate of fire.
Sweet. I guess I'll use this cherry wood sniper. I don't think it's like insanely different, but it is different. Oh, no, it's pretty
mean, it's
different. I
noticeable.
can feel it already.
No, you slimed me.
I got slimed.
And I got blind.
I got slimed. I got slimed.
Honestly, you'll probably get banned for doing that.
For acting like a retard?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even think you can say that word. That's how shit
I
this
just don't
fucking
care.
platform is.
I just don't care. I don't care. I'm pretty sure I've said retard a lot on Twitch.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. It
Nah.
only matters if somebody, like, reports it.
Yeah.
But
Still,
I'm surprised they straight up don't have, like, AI robots for that.
Retard detected.
Oh, you said the N-word, your fucking account's banned, unless you're Hassan Piker.
That's what they say. Well,
You
if you
could
say
stream
it for like
terrorist
political,
propaganda.
if you say it for like a political reason, like Joe Rogan or something, it's probably fine. You could say the N-word.
I think you could say whatever you want on Twitch if like the CEO likes your tits.
Yeah.
If it fucking makes his pee-pee hard, I think you can do whatever you want.
I just got donated my N-word. Oh my god.
You got fucking creamed, buddy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. I hate this game.
Fuck.
This game freaking sucks.
Dude, we got Jits trying out here.
These Jits are trying me out here, dude.
I'm getting gamered on by Jits. It's crazy.
Lord, these Jits are trying. These Jits are trying me out here, Lord. Have mercy.
I have so many fucking cases.
Did you get anything special?
I don't know.
It'll have like a colored bar under it.
Oh yeah, I got a few of those.
Yeah, I don't know what the levels are, but you say raped on Twitch? Hey Twitch, if
I
can't
doubt
say
it.
raped, ban me, please, so I know.
You can't say anything.
Can I say raped, retard?
Can I say Randy's retard raping ranch?
Raped, retard, Randy raped, retard.
Can I say a word that rhymes with rigor?
Rigor is a real thing, okay?
Yeah.
They have them on
But with
military
it, but
bases.
I think it's like not where it starts with an N.
Nodding like
Like a-
dogs.
What the?
Oh.
You got gamered on.
No. I don't know why
I
no
got a
one's
rare item,
watching
but
this
it's a minigun.
stream. Someone needs
Oh,
to
dude, we got the
sub to me
fucking-
right now.
We got the Modern Warfare nuke.
How do I get my stream notice?
I don't know.
Oh, you put it online, I guess. And then pay someone to, like, put it out there or something. It's probably the only way you really get noticed. You just have to pay for it. We're living in the Bukowski
shit.
days.
Shit.
This game is good. I like it. It's really satisfying to play.
5 seconds ago, I fucking hate this game.
I was just being a little overreactive. Got a little ahead of myself.
Just getting creamed a little bit, just getting slimed.
I was just creaming. I mean,
You know,
I was just creaming.
Dan Snyder was touching your feet a little bit too much. Didn't like it.
He liked it a lot, actually.
Oh shit.
Laser blast. Go.
Fuck you, Jet. Don't blow up my
Shooting-
gun turret.
Ayo, shit.
Hey yo, G.
Ayo, shit.
Oh, I have like a shit ton of cases now.
Oh, I got a good case. Got a special one.
I got garbage.
Give me the fucking.
Can you like sell these? Can you do anything with these like duplicates?
I don't know.
I have too many
Um,
cases.
It's an index of skins, I guess. You can trade, it looks like.
I'm just getting like common after common.
Get more. You can buy cases.
Can
There
I
you
sell
go.
these things, or is there like a trade up system?
There's trade. You
Oh,
can
there's
trade.
trading.
Yeah, there's trading. I don't think.
Oh, I got like an op looking thing.
I don't think these have any actual inherent value. If I have to be honest. Okay, which one's better here? Yeah, this one's better. It says 150,000 credits. Like, that's how much it costs? How would I even fucking sell it? Trade up. Oh, I can put it up for trade.
No, trade up is when you. It's like the Halloween transmute in Team Fortress 2. You select 10 items of a lower tier to convert them into
Oh,
one item of a higher
Where
tier.
is the trade up?
it's in your arsenal. And it's like above the play button. I don't know why when I hover over this skin it says 150,000 credits under it. Like I don't know if that's how much it's worth or what, but I don't fucking know. God damn it.
I'm just gonna get rid of all my fucking commons.
Fuck. I think I like drive. I think I dropped 5 IQ all of a sudden.
Yeah, it happens.
All of a sudden I dropped 20 IQ and now I'm forgetting how to breathe. And I'm actually an idiot. There we go. Oh, you idiot. Why would you do that?
Fuck. I spent like 30 years like clearing out my inventory.
30 years later. Now we can play the game.
Now we can slime jits.
Now I can squirt on Jits all day. Finally, dude. Ugh.
How are you gonna give a jit an iPad and put him up, like, give him a gun that, like, the projectiles walk? And then put him up against somebody with a fucking hit scan sniper rifle, like, they're on the elite pad, what are they gonna do?
They're gonna feed us kills.
I wonder.
Well, you just look at them and they're dead. The only thing, like, if you're not in spitting distance, they can't do anything.
I wonder how many of these kids are actually on the iPad.
Probably a majority. How popular is this game? If it has like a lot of people playing, then it's got a lot of elite pad muppers.
I remember back in the day when you played on the computer, the family computer.
Oh, didn't this game used to be like a browser game?
Yeah.
It is.
I remember that. Yeah, you used to be
Still
able to
is.
play it on the browser.
Yeah, you still can.
No, it's not a browser game.
Pretty sure you can play it in the browser. Well, you have to download the app.
No,
yeah,
not
but
anymore.
a browser game are games that are contained within the browser itself.
Yeah.
Roblox used to
have,
be
like,
kind of like a Flash game,
yeah.
but it ran its own engine.
That's when it was peak.
Minecraft used to be a browser game.
Yeah, I remember that. I used to go to Minecraft.net and play for free.
Yeah, it was like pointless because you join and then build things and then it'd instantly get griefed because like it was one big world basically that everyone was in. It was fun. It was good days.
Who's been making dirt penises?
Quit making their penises. These jits are retarded. They're like actually fucking stupid. And I'm better. And I'm actually better than them. Because they're 9 years old. And I'm 24.
Yeah, I play Roblox to bully little jits. How could you tell?
So according to my plan.
Fuck. That wasn't very cool, choderts.
I think it's pretty epic.
Yeah, not cool, man.
Kinda not cool. You kinda should apologize, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think you should. It's really not cool, man. I got a cyan case. Ooh! I'm killing them, man. I'm killing them. That's funny.
These jits have like a FOV of like 15 degrees.
Sometimes I'll just
Like
I'll just look at one.
they run straight past you.
Yeah, like I'll look at one and they're just like looking at the wall and like trying to turn around. As if they're learning the game or something. Fucking tits Krieg over
They're
here.
playing on the phone.
That's
They
me.
can only see like
Tits Krieg and his
if you
big fat
stand to the
tits.
left or to the right, they can't see you.
What's Winterland like?
Winterland's not bad.
I would like to play
It's good.
Winterland. Let's see how
My favorite map's the Wild West one.
What is that? That's a team one? I don't like that one.
Yeah, it's team, but the spawns are really close together, and there's a bullshit spot you can sit in and.
You like it
basically
because you
spawn
fucking
kill
just
them.
sit in one spot and just sit there with a sniper rifle.
I got a big gun this time.
This map's got some like
600,000 credits. It's epic. I got the epic mini gun.
there's no way.
I'm using this thing now. Ooh, first kill with my epic minigun.
My epic manual gun.
My epic minigun. My epic.
You got slimed, buddy. I slimed you.
Oh, you motherfucker! This thing looks like it's from Fortnite.
You should change the name of the game to Fortnite Paintball.
Yeah, I
Roblox.
fucking should. You're right. It's actually pretty smart. Fortnite. I'll just put Fortnite Paintball Madness 24 hours. I think it's I just think the 24-hour thing's really funny.
We should have an Elganeers Twitch channel where any of us can log in and stream whenever we want.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was thinking we should just stream, honestly, because it's really easy slop content. Fortnite Paintball Madness. Madness! There we go. 3 exclamations. Alright. Views. Here I come. Here they come. And then here I come. That's
And
what
then
I'm
here I
talking about.
grind.
And then I grind, and then I come, and then I come. Yeah.
I can't believe Jits think Herobrine's not real.
Jits don't even know the days of Herobrine. He's actually in Minecraft. He's in the code. I don't understand what the Herobrine creepy... What is the story behind that? I know it's a creepypasta, but, like... What does it fucking mean?
No, dude, Herobrine's real.
Well, yeah, I know he's real. I met him.
Okay, so it was actually a staged screenshot
Okay.
where 2 people were in the same server, and this guy had the Steve skin but with white eyes, and he hid behind a rock.
Right.
And the thing is that Herobrine like haunts you,
Mhm.
and he kills you at the worst times.
I thought the story was that it was, like, Notch's brother who died or something.
Oh, well, no, the creepypasta people on YouTube conflate it to be anything but factual.
So Herobrine's
That's all it
real.
was. Yeah, Herobrine's real.
Okay. So what you're saying is that he's real. And he actually
Yeah.
haunts Minecraft and he's in every server.
Even single player.
Yeah. And if you play Minecraft and you see him, you're basically on a live leak video.
You're basically raped.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're the raped. You pulled the raped card.
Basically...
Dude, Live Leak's not a thing anymore.
Really?
It's not been a
Yes,
thing
no.
for a while, hasn't it?
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I mean, honestly, that's fine. The world's probably better without
I'm not
it.
fine with it.
They took away Rotten.com. They took away Live Leak. Well, what's next? Where else
They're
am I
gonna take
gonna
away
get-
your penis.
No. No.
Can't have that.
No. I need that. Why would the Coomers want to take away their penis? Don't they need it to coom?
Well,
That doesn't make any sense.
we may never know. Spawn killing Jits. The way it was meant to be.
Yep.
They don't need to play the game.
Alright, guys. I need to, like, say an opinion. An unpopular opinion.
Fuck.
To get views or something. What's the current event? Hamas? Or, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, those Hamas guys, dude, get them out of here. You know what I'm saying?
No, Hamas is good because they kill Jews.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, this is Twitch. We're not on YouTube, buddy.
oh, okay,
It's the other way around on that platform.
all right. Those Jewish guys, get them out of
They're
here.
kind of bad, man.
Yeah,
Like,
they're-
they're kind of not good.
Get those guys out.
I mean, they are good, but they're also not good because
Whenever I
Palestine,
see a Jew
guess.
in the room, I'm like, get this guy out of here. What's he doing here? Get him out. You know, that's my reaction pretty much. Make a big thing about it, you know.
Yeah, I like making stinks.
Yeah, I like stinking up the place when I see a Jew, you know. All right, hopefully we get a view.
I don't know.
off
Whenever I see a Jew, it makes me hungry for a pizza. I fire up the oven.
Dude, same.
that. I'm thinking 6 million.
You can't make that many pizzas in that amount of time. Come on.
Well, What? How many days do I have?
I don't know. I mean, you got 1 day. And it's just when I see them.
So I have
No.
1 day to make 6 million pizzas. Is what you're trying to tell me? That's impossible.
Yeah.
That could never be. That could never happen.
I don't know. How many pizzas are made a day
I would say in a day you could make
around the world? How many pizzas are made a day? These are the real
A
questions.
few hundred, maybe. A few hundred, maybe.
100,000,
Few
maybe. I don't
thousand.
know.
Yeah, 100,000, maybe. Yeah. I don't think 6 million. That's a lot, even in the world. Like, in 1 day, I don't know about that.
Guys, they made me go to the Holocaust Museum and watch Schindler's List. It definitely was 6 million.
Schindler's Fist.
By the way, Jews rock.
So that's our opinion on the Hamas situation.
We both support Hamas and the state of Israel. We
Yeah.
support both.
Right. I'm actually with both of them,
Yeah.
and I don't know who to vote for yet. I'm still deciding between Joe Biden and Trump. I don't know who to vote for.
I voted for Hillary. What do you mean, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Bernie Sanders.
I voted Hillary
That's like
2024.
the good guy vote. You know what I mean? Like, but not RFK Jr. because he doesn't like vaccines.
Everyone knows the vaccine is good.
Which, thankfully, I took a few vaccines the other day.
Made me retarded.
I feel really good now.
You're in the fucking cheese spot. Like, if I had a rifle, I'd be able to kill you.
That guy's lit.
How do you even get up there?
You have to do a little parkour.
That guy's super lit. Yo, that guy's lit. Yeah, we gotta use terms too. What terms? What terms are we supposed to use? Demon mode or something? I don't fucking. I'm in semen mode. Last I checked.
Fuck Wild West. Yeah. Oh, I got crates.
I
Oh,
got
I got a
10,000
common gun.
fucking euros or whatever these are. 10,000 euros. I need to have a cam. I need to get the cam going. I look good right now. I need the cam going, you know? Elginir's cam girls.
Show them your penis.
Penis cam.
Your most prized possession.
Aw, yeah, there it is. Penis cam. That looks good. Alright, we're gonna throw that up here. No one ever puts the cam in the middle of the screen. I don't understand that. I feel like that's...
Yeah, why did they not put it in the middle of the screen?
I think that's...
It's like the perfect place. You're front and center.
Yeah. No, exactly. They can see you. It's like being yeah, it's like being front and center. You're exactly right on that actually. You know, it's like showing up for work. Like here I am, you know what I mean? So that's pretty good. I like that. Let me actually make that a little better. Alright. Yeah, like that. That's pretty good. And I'm going to put in the title, now with face cam. In parentheses. In parentheses, now with face cam. With exclamations. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I put the link in the chat there for you guys to check out. The stream's pretty good today. I don't know how I'm not getting any views. It's pretty good today. Dude. That cam is fire. This is awesome. Getting them dubs, getting them subs, you know what I mean?
Wait, that didn't one-shot him? The fuck? How do you change weapon?
Yeah, there we go.
This thing sucks.
Yeah, the face cam is like the hit marker. It's like the, what do you call it?
The shit marker.
The shit marker. That's what it's like. It's like the shit marker. Just use the cam as where I'm shooting. That's what it is. The iron sights. The aim down the iron sights. Like Call of Duty. Where are the fucking kids at? I love screaming that. That's really.
It's a funny thing to scream.
Where are the fucking kids? Where are the fucking kids at, man? You know what I mean? Why aren't they watching my stream? I'm doing all the right things here. I'm giving out opinions about Hamas. I got face cam. No one's watching.
You don't have
24
tit cam,
hours?
though.
That's like crazy. That's a crazy thing to do. I'm playing Fortnite, basically. Fortnite Roblox. What else does a guy got to do around here to get some kids? You know what I mean? I'm saying offensive words. They like that, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I need to be more, what do you call it? Inclusive or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too exclusive. I'm getting sick dubs all day. All day, every day, getting sick dubs. Doing really good right now. Yo. Yo. Yo, dude. I'm fucking doing good. I'm out here making too much money.
Fuck you, Choderts.
Fuck you, soy.
These TDM maps suck ass. They're fucking shit.
Yeah, this map does kind of suck. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, chat. Not gonna lie, team. This fucking map sucks. What are our fans gonna be called, Cody?
Well, I have a word for it, but I can't say it.
Yeah, I do too, but we can't go with that one.
It's a pretty good one, though.
Yeah, the peers, they don't like it. We gotta come up with a different Elganir's name. For
Well,
our
the type of
fans.
people you would call them, it rhymes with peers, but
Elga Queers? The El Gay Queers?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
those
good.
people don't like it.
That's pretty good.
The algae queers.
The smelly gay queers? What's up, my smelly gay queers? think that's pretty good. That rolls off the tongue. Smell gay queers. That's even better than smelly gay queers.
I have like 300 ping. This sucks.
Move out of the hood.
I have gigabit fiber internet. It's just Roblox has horrendous servers.
Yeah, they're really bad. Fuck.
Damn.
He had spawn protection.
Damn, you just got raped. Hey, yo, you just got raped. Yo, damn.
If I just put a sentry in their spawn, will they actually do anything?
Oh, drats. Not the nuke. Oh, drats. This stream is sponsored by Alanis. By the way, so
So you killed me behind a wall.
Oh yeah, no, that's how slow the projectiles are. I just sprayed like a barrage and then hid behind a wall. Like yeah, I sprayed like a burst and then ran behind the wall and then you died.
Okay, I thought you like pre-fired me or something in the leg.
No, I just ran, fired a burst and then ran behind the wall and then you got hit.
this stream is sponsored by Hamas.
He's a cool guy, I guess, because Palestine.
Yeah, Hamas is a cool guy. He's sponsoring us today, so, or we're sponsoring him. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Hamas.
Can I just like, is there spawn protection?
Yeah, there it
Oh.
is.
Guess I couldn't place it.
This stream is sponsored by weed. And beer.
Damn, I could get high and drunk at the same time?
Yeah,
Can I do it for free?
you can do it if you're 12 years old.
Can I do it if I'm retarded?
Yeah, you should actually if you're retarded.
Yeah, weed is a super IQ booster.
Guys, if you are under 12 years old, if you're under 18 years old, you should probably smoke weed and drink beer at the same time.
And you know what? While you're at it, do math.
Meth is, yeah, if you want to do that. Guys, we condone that here at Elgineers. Please do that. Please, we condone it.
We condone fucking your life up.
Alright, good job, team. We got the dub.
Really not a fan of this map.
Yeah,
I
this
mean, it's
map
better than the
sucks.
West map, but I don't like the team maps. They suck.
I think the West map's better. But yeah, free for all's the best.
Yeah. I ain't bringing hyper life. Alright, time to open up the crates. I don't have too many this time.
Did I get any cases? Yes, I did. What we got? Oh, shit. Gorilla rifle.
I need one of those sniper rifles you got.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You know what I mean? Alright, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Elganeers fam. Welcome to the stream.
We should just call our fans our fellow blacks.
Alright, blacks. My blacks.
Vanilla
s-
neighbor.
My black slaves.
We should call them brothers.
Yeah. Alright, my brothers. Welcome back to the stream. To the screen, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, my brothers, welcome back to the screen.
I
You know what I'm
got you.
saying? You fucking bitch!
I'll kill you!
Fuck. I didn't deserve that. Fuck you. Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all, make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, fuck.
Rate the video 5 stars, please. Please, y'all. Please, I'll do anything if you rate the video 5 stars. Please, y'all. Y'all, I'm
will pop it.
desperate. I will literally suck a dick.
hey, yo, you hear my man Lil Ian here?
Hey, yo,
He
shit.
said he'll pop his dick in his mouth.
Yo, I'm so
Yo, dick in
desperate,
his mouth
y'all. I will
for some
literally
views.
suck y'all dick.
For some views.
Stream.
Hey, it ain't nothing but some business, y'all know? It ain't nothing but business. He'll stick his dick right in your mouth. Yep. He's
Y'all,
willing to suck dick to
I
get
literally
views.
don't care. I'll go back to jail.
Now,
I've been
fellas,
to jail. I will go back.
fellas, we all know you a little pent up. Bitches be crazy, am I right? My man Lil Ian here, suck your dick for 5 views.
Y'all,
It
if
ain't
I
nothing
get
but
at
business.
least 1 view,
It's
I don't
nothing but
even
business.
care.
Y'all think that's gay? Psh, you're gay. He's comfortable with his sexuality.
Y'all, I'm making this deal right now. Every 100 views, I will suck 100 dicks for every 100 views.
He gonna suck 10, 24 dicks in a day.
For every 1 view, I will suck 10 dicks. Guys, y'all, this deal will not last forever, alright? I can only suck so many dicks before I throw my back out, you know what I mean?
Oh, he'll put out 500 dicks for 3 views. Nothing but business.
Y'all,
It ain't
it's
gay.
just business, y'all.
Hey,
it
it ain't
ain't
gay.
even a thing. It ain't even a thing.
Y'all think that shit gay? You don't even know.
Y'all,
That ain't gay. It's business.
even a thing, y'all. I will suck 500 dicks for 1
$20 is
view.
$20.
Y'all, I'm trying to make it out here. You know, this is how players gotta play. You know what I'm saying?
Elgania trying to get up money up. We gotta make them
this is what
transactions,
hustling is,
baby.
y'all. This is an Elganeers fact. This is what hustling is. If this isn't what y'all doing out there, you just ain't a hustler. You just ain't doing it.
You ain't a real hustler if you ain't suck 5 dicks for 3 views.
Y'all,
Just
if
saying.
you won't suck 5 dicks for 1 view, then what are you even doing? I'm just playing it real, y'all. Just playing it real out here. It's the money back guarantee right there.
Fuck.
All right, did we get any viewers?
So far, we have 1 view. So far, we're doing pretty
Me.
good though. I think if we just keep going, I think the dick sucking thing was working though. I think
Yeah, Twitch really loves faggots.
You can't say that!
if I keep if I keep talking about sucking dick, I think we'll get another view probably.
Probably.
This is LGBTQ plus stream.
Yeah, Elganeers is LGBT.
I mean, I
friendly.
mean, we say no homo. You know, I mean, it ain't homo if you're helping a brother out.
No, it's not.
Especially when he's down on he luck.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
he just needs a gluck to get him up. Shit.
Y'all, I'm not saying I like sucking dick or nothing, but if I got to, you know what I'm saying? Make a little bit of money. I'm not even asking for money, y'all. I'm asking for views out here. I'm desperate. Y'all, I'm actually desperate. I keep fucking getting killed.
Got new toys, buddy.
My gamer rage is seething. My gamer rage. My gooner rage. I'm gonna goon. I've been edging for 25 days. I can't take it anymore.
Dude, that what the hell would that do to your prostate?
Your prostate's like 3 times the size. my gamer prostate.
7 times a second.
It would only do good things. Don't you believe in semen retention, Cody? Don't you know that if you retain your semen, that it, like, the nutrients from your cum will go back into your brain or something?
Yeah.
So, shut up. And get with the fucking program. And stop coming. Gosh dang it.
Don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Yo, get your whack ass, retarded ass little sentry out of here, boy. Get that out of here, boy. I ain't playing with no sentry, boy. Get that shit out of here. Hey, yo, I'm shitting on y'all kids, you know what I'm saying? I was really about to say something bad.
I thought about it. I had an itch and I was
I
fixing.
was really gonna say something not good. Oh god. I think every time I get killed, I should scream really loud. That'll probably get views. Alright. I need to put up some, like, text chats or something. Gonna add text. Yeah, add text. Yeah, text. Fuck. I almost spilled my drink.
We should call our fans our brothers from the block.
Snow level.
Or they call them what?
The brothers from the block.
Yeah, we should.
I like
We
it.
make
should call 'em
retro
the
game
Ghetto
content
Boys.
and act real hood for no reason.
Yo, we straight up from the hood and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we the Ghetto Boys. Y'all listen to Pitbull? That's my favorite band. Alright, make it blue for Elgineers. Yeah, there we go.
We're just mopping the floor with Jits.
What else should I add? I have the subscribe thing up there.
Add like 3 laughing, crying emojis.
Okay. I gotta get that. Y'all, is he crying or is he laughing? I can't even tell no more. I gotta get like a shitty, This is awesome. This one's great. I like this one a lot. Alright. Oh, my browser's crashing. It's having a hard time saving this one image. No. Oh, it's crashed. Good. That's what I get for trying to save a fucking image. I do have like a bunch of tabs open, so I do understand. Fuck! Let me just shut down
Oh,
a
hi, Soy.
bunch of these.
Hello. Hi. Hi, buddy.
that. Get rid of this. Oh my god. I almost threw up. Felt good. Alright. Got a lot less tabs open now. That should be a lot better. I think I'm gonna get the thing a little bigger here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I need to fix the camera. It's not good enough. How do I... Oh, I can configure it? What's the sharpness like? Make that better. White balance? Yeah, we need to balance out the whites. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's pretty good. We definitely need to balance out the whites. I don't know if I can really edit this the way I want, sadly. I'm officially gay. I'm coming out, guys. I'm officially gay. Yes. Yes, please. Okay. We're getting there. What other resolutions do we have? Yeah, that's okay. What other resolutions? Alright, I think that's fine. Yeah, I need to put that crying laughing thing on there. An AV1 file. What the fuck is that? I don't
Just
even
a
know if I
video
can use
format.
that. Video? I don't
think.
want fucking video. It says AV1 image file, so just gonna assume it's an image, hopefully. Dude, I don't know where to save this. Just put it in my documents, please. Okay. It's pretty good. We're gonna add an image. Okay. It's not letting me add the image that I want. Fuck. I guess it's not gonna work. What about this one? is such a good stream. So many AI crying, laughing faces.
One second.
Yeah, this will have to work. This will have to do. I'm afraid. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, I think this is good. Okay. This is the good stuff, man. You don't get streams like this.
No, you never get good streams.
There's never... You just don't get this level of care. This level of quality, you know what I'm saying? This quality streams. Fucking easy mode, man. You fucking kids are easy mode. I fucking eat kids for breakfast. Fuck yeah. You cocksucker. Oh. Oh. Come on, man. Yeah, I think we could open up an Elgadir's Twitch thing. Or we could just stream from the channel.
Oh, you mean on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, we already have like a base on there. You know what I mean? Even though I think half of them are Chinese bots. I think most of our subscribers are Indian bots, pretty much. Indian tech support bots.
Probably.
But I think streaming's a good idea. I already had the idea to like start streaming for Elgin Years because it's slop content. It's easy to put out there. And it would be very easy to manage clips. Doing clips is so easy for fucking streams. It's pretty much the easiest way to make slop tent, as I would call it. To get sloppy with it. This Alani, he's doing me one in, you know what I'm saying? One or two Alanis.
I got some tea brewing, but it's too hot right now.
It's too hot. What kind of tea?
My yerba mate. I know it's not really tea, but
I never actually drank that. Doesn't it give you like a certain high or something?
yeah.
Doesn't it get you
Kind of.
fucking high? That's all I really care about is getting high. So, I just wanted to know.
My favorite pastime, getting high.
Yeah, does that get you high? If it doesn't get you high, I just don't really
Getting
care.
high and not paying child support.
Not paying taxes and stuff, you know? Getting high and not paying rent at
Getting
someone
drunk and
else's
evading
house.
the IRS. And the ATF.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Fuck the ATF.
and the ADL.
I hope we abolish the ATF. What, we can't have alcohol, tobacco, or firearms? Where the fuck does it say that in the Constitution?
That's not the kind of America I want, tell you that much.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who cares if somebody's hoarding tobacco? It's none of your fucking business.
What is
It's a free
that?
country.
What does that mean?
What?
Like what? That they're against alcohol and tobacco, and
Yes.
even though all those things are illegal?
Yes.
Completely legal?
Yes.
Like
They're the ones that made laws to where you can't modify your own firearms and shit.
Is it even a government fucking agency?
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to enforce, and they legislate. Like they're overstepping.
Like,
Yeah, they're supposed to be like a kind of like the FBI, except they show up on premises where people were doing illegal shit with firearms, which I don't think anything should be illegal with firearms first and foremost.
I think
unless
you should
you're killing
shoot. You
somebody.
should be able to shoot yourself, shoot others, shoot yourself in the.
I think
foot.
if you're not allowed to own a
Should be
firearm,
able to
like
shoot
if you can't be
dogs.
trusted, you should probably be locked in like an asylum or something.
You should shoot tannerite if you want, wherever you want in the mall.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ATF are the ones that legislated the tannerite hoarding, so you can't collect mass amounts of tannerite,
That's fun.
which is stupid.
Well, what I meant, like, is it like a like I know it's probably government and all that, but is it like the IRS where it's not technically government, but just like hired?
No, it's an official government branch.
That's
Not
cool.
branch, but entity.
State of mind. It's an official government state of mind. Yeah, no, I like things like the ATF. I think it's pretty cool.
Consumes millions, if
I
not
think it's
billions,
pretty
of taxpayer
cool when my
dollars a year.
rights are infringed on, you know?
And all they do is kill dogs.
Yeah.
And then they raided Ruby Ridge and Waco for no reason.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They kill
Like,
animals.
those guys, from what I remember, they weren't doing anything illegal.
Dang it, Sonic Mason. You'll rue the day.
Oh, I got a missed call.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my brother. Nuketown. Can't have a fucking little Call of Duty type game without Nuketown, can ya? Can I, like, disable the fucking aspect ratio on this thing? Please? It won't let me. Wait, maybe it will. Custom. Resolution.
This ain't Newtown.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Now, how do I disable the fucking aspect ratio? I need to get some soundboard on here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you need to get James to have the Jake in it sound effect playing 24/7.
Yeah, that one's funny. That one is pretty funny, I will say. Yeah, aspect ratio, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. None. Wait. Is this on the fucking... What is this even on? Oh my god. Flip vertically. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Fuck, man. Why is it so hard? Alright, we're gonna put this here. Yeah, we're gonna put it there. Oh, there it is. It was on the other screen. Now I see it. Fucking wretched thing, get away from me. There we go. Okay. God, it's the best stream ever. I got the purple gun. Heck yeah. I got the green gun. Oh, this one has 3 red guns. Oh, drats. I didn't get it. Alright, time to pwn noobs. Who's this freaking black guy getting all these kills?
I'm not even gonna say the N-word, freaking black guy.
Who's this black guy getting all these kills? It's like actually making me mad. Like, he needs to slow down and give everyone else a chance. Oh, crap. I got a cyan case. Shit, dude. I got the cyan case. Anyways, what is yerba mate like?
Very good. I like it.
I've never actually drank it. I know it. It's supposed to be similar to caffeine, isn't it? It's just not caffeine.
It does contain caffeine, but it contains a natural variant that's very so it contains both caffeine and then this natural variant that's slightly different than caffeine itself. Like on the chemical structure,
Yeah.
it's only ever so slightly different, but it feels different. There are no crashes.
Huh.
It has more health benefits than green tea.
Huh.
You don't crash.
It might actually be worth trying.
I love how it tastes.
Yeah. Is it like a what is it exactly? Is it a leaf or something?
So there's a specific. It's like Urbex something something. I forget the actual scientific name of the plant, but it's there's a particular type of holly bush. It's within the holly tree,
Yeah.
holly family tree. It's like a cousin of the holly bush, and they take traditionally. I'm just gonna give you the whole thing. Traditionally, it came from Uruguay, from what I can remember. I did like a huge deep dive on the history of it, and there were Uruguay warriors that were enslaved by, I think, the Spanish. But the warriors would drink this beverage out of gourds that they'd hollow out, and they would get a piece of metal and flatten it so that the leaves wouldn't clog up, or the leaves couldn't clog it up, and the leaves also couldn't get in your mouth because the straw was stamped in such a way that it wasn't possible. But I'm getting a phone call, so
Okay. Okay. Hell yeah. There you go, guys. It's the yerba mate segment of the stream. That's the segment. Make sure you subscribe. Soy, would you like to add anything? All right. Thanks. Hey, yo, I straight up be shitting myself. You know what I'm saying? I straight up be shitting and coming and shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? Hey, yo. Fuck. Dude, what the fuck? I'm hitting these kids. Dude, what the fuck? I'm hitting these kids and they're not dying. What the fuck is this? These fucking kids are hacking. Dude, what the fuck? These fucking kids are hacking. These fucking gay kids. Where should I put this? It's fucking there, I guess. Dang it. This guy and his stupid nuke. Can I move this? No, I can't. No. Frick yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. That was good. Let's open the cyan case. Another fucking gay gun. They already have. Is there like a way to fucking sell these or what? Alright, whatever. Freaking sweet. Yeah, get her.
Alright, I'm back.
What up?
So yeah, so Trent was just telling me you got his car patched up. Everything's good.
Patched up.
Yeah, his exhaust, one of his exhaust hangers stopped working, so he had to get that fixed. And then one of his brake lines, in the car model he has, I'm not trying to dox him, but it has issues with the brake lines. The thing that retains the brake line is I think it's a plastic clip, and you can't find them anymore. You just can't buy them.
Yeah, it's just hard to find.
So
that
yeah,
part.
he had to put a loose loop into it so that it holds and it's not going to rub against the wheel well and get ripped off while he's driving on the highway or something.
Could have just zip tied it, I bet. If got
No,
some
you really don't want to do
industrial
that.
ones. Why not?
Zip ties are. He used a hose clamp which is essentially a metal zip tie.
Yeah.
You don't want to use plastic. Plastic like you'll give it like one winter, one summer cycle, and then it stops working. It turns into dust essentially, unless you buy the bougie zip ties, and those are just as expensive as the hose clamps, but they're not really reusable.
Yeah, I have a zip tie on my fucking front bumper. 'Cause my front bumper fell off.
Yeah, your shopping cart ram.
Yeah. I'm ramming. Always ramming people with it.
But yeah, so there were like tribal warriors who drank this drink, and then their country got seized by the Spanish, and the Spanish were going to enslave them, and they were like, "What's that? What are you drinking?" And they would drink it, and they would spit at the ground and tell them. They would just shake their head no. They'd be like, "No." Like, what is it? He's like, "No." They wouldn't let him drink it
Huh.
because it was like there's a ceremony to it. Like
Yeah,
it's
it was-
typically drinking socially.
Yeah.
And there's one guy packs the gourd and prepares it and takes the first drink, and then he refills it, and it goes around a circle. The gourd passes through a circle traditionally, and everybody gets a sip, and by the time it reaches the guy at the end, he refills it, takes a drink, and passes it around the circle.
Hmm.
So that's how it's traditionally drank. It's usually drank out of a gourd with a stamped straw or some kind of filtered straw called the bombilla. I don't have a real gourd because I just haven't got around to buying one. They're kind of pricey. Worth it, but they're kind of pricey.
So it's not like the vegetable gourd.
No, it is. It's a gourd that they hollow out,
Oh. Gourds are pricey?
and then they dry it over a fire, and you can drink out of them. That's how. I don't know about my ancestors because I'm not South American, but like most people who are of South American descent, that's how they drank water. That's how they carried water. They would hollow out gourds. They would cut a hole in the top of it,
Mm.
hollow it out, let it hang to dry, and then put it over a fire so it dries out really good. And then they would tie a sash around their shoulder or their waist to carry the gourd around. And so our ancestors used something called a water skin, but in
Yeah.
South America they use gourds. And a water skin is just
Or like a wine skin.
no, a water skin's any. So like any animal you would kill, you'd make the water skin out of their hide. You'd get it, you'd strip all the fur out, tan it, and then you would stitch up the edges really well so it's waterproof. And then later on, there's so many design revisions of it. Basically, it started off like that, and then it went from there. They added lids, then they started lining them with metals, all sorts of things. But they drank the mate out of the gourd,
Hmm.
and it was like a deeply personal thing to these Paraguay or Uruguay warriors. And after they got, I don't remember exactly how it got into the trade, but eventually I think the slave handlers forced them to trade it,
Huh.
and they had to start trading it, and they would harvest it. So they get this leaf from this cousin of the holly bush, and they pluck all the leaves, they tie them to this massive net, and then they put the net over a low fire to smoke it for hours. So once the leaves are smoked and dried, stems too, because there's stems on leaves, they'd grind them up, and then they would pack them in. They'd grind them with stones, like a stone mill, and then they would pack them into gourds and drink it like that. And that's how it's traditionally prepared. And you can still buy mate like that. That's hung over fires.
Mm.
Most of it's done by machinery now, but there are still people who will do that by hand. They'll
Yeah.
make this net out of sticks, this dome. It's like a dome-shaped net thing out of sticks, and they'll tie all the leaves to it, smoke it.
It's pretty sweet.
It's really good. It tastes good.
What's it made
It
out
doesn't
of?
really taste like a tea. It tastes like it's its own different thing.
So it's not like a leaf. It is a leaf then?
It is a leaf, but it's not from the tea leaf. The tea leaf is a different plant, so it's incorrect to call it a tea because it doesn't contain any leaves from the tea plant itself.
Alright. It's pretty sweet.
It's good, feels good. I really like how it tastes. Some people's taste buds are so shot by
McDonald's.
McDonald's and Coca-Cola. They drink it and they're like, ew, it's too earthy. It's like, what the fuck?
Earthy. I like earthy.
You retarded? You motherfuckers
I
drink
like the
tap
earth.
water.
I eat the earth.
Like, hold on, you motherfuckers drink tap water and suddenly you got a problem with something tasting.
Well, if it doesn't have like
Something
plastic
tasting
in
natural?
it, like there's no plastic wrapped around it or something, I don't think it's as good. If it didn't come out of a vending machine and you don't heat it up with the plastic on, I don't think they'll eat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not real food at that point.
Dude, that's all my coworkers eat. It's all I eat too. I can't eat anything else. It's just not as good. I fucking molested that fucking, like, good lord.
Yeah, you went stupid.
I went insane. And that's the kind of quality you get on the Elganeers live stream. Subscribe now. 5 stars. We're doing Nuketown next, guys. Alright? Nuketown's the big one. Make sure you
This
subscribe.
looks like shit. This looks like a horrible Nuketown.
It looks awesome. Oh, I got the Arctic camo. You should definitely subscribe because of that. Guys, I got the Arctic camo, so you should be subscribing.
How the fuck is this Nuketown? It's like vaguely similar to
It's
Nuketown,
probably
that's
just
about
the
it.
name, like just I don't know. Oh, no, I see how it is.
It's not really Nuketown, though.
It's like literally an AI dream version of Nuketown, but I see how it could be. You know what I mean? This is literally fucking. This is like Nuketown if you were in a dream, basically. Oh, this isn't a fucking sniper. This isn't a sniper. It's a rifle. Oh, I don't want that. Alright, buddy. You need to slow it down. You're going a little too fast for me.
Yep.
You're going a little too fast for my tastes. Slow it down there.
Dude, I miss Black Ops 2 so much.
Yeah.
I think about that game every fucking day.
You know you can still play it.
Well, on Plutonium, but it's not really. It's not active. I'll get servers in Brazil with 400 ping.
Yeah, that game
That's
just
just
came
not
out in
fun.
Brazil, actually.
This just in: Brazilians have unlocked Black Ops 2.
That game literally, it finally came out in Brazil after like 10 years. Good for them. Yo, guys, Brazil just got Black Ops 2. Shout out to Brazil.
Dude, I feel horrible for the people living in Brazil.
Yeah, it seems fun. Isn't there like a civil
And
war there
Venezuela,
every other
dude.
day?
Venezuela is horrible.
Don't they have civil wars constantly?
Yeah, and their government treats them like shit, takes all their money. They're poor as shit, man. They're so incredibly poor. They
There was
can't
one
afford
country
anything.
that's like, I forget what country it was, but they're reforming their prisons to make them basically into slave laborers, but like in a good and useful way. Like they get a trade basically out of it. And
Oh, that's what we should do.
yeah, it is. No, there was a thing that RFK was doing when he was running for president, where he was looking at like these programs that basically reform people that are drug addicts or like in prison. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
was looking at a bunch of programs like that, and they're all super successful. Like they have really good success rates. People actually get lives out of it. But the country that I was talking about is like a super fucking horrible one. It might be like Venezuela or something, but they got a new president, and he was inputting this system for basically just like teaching you how to do a skill or something. Like that's what
Was
you
it
spend your
Argentina?
time. Yeah, it might be. I think it is.
Because Argentina got a new president.
Yeah, because they had a horrible gang problem, basically. Like, horrible gang problem. And they were fixing it by doing that. Which is, I mean, it's genius. Like, why wouldn't you fucking do that, you know? Cram up our prison systems with just fucking low IQ retards, basically.
We need to get people out of prison.
Yeah, that should
It's
be the
wasting
goal.
taxpayer dollars, keeping everybody in there for no reason.
Yeah.
Everybody who got arrested for 20 years for carrying an ounce of weed in like 95 or something,
Yeah, that's sick.
they need to get out.
That's
There's
just
no
straight
re-
up sick, especially in the
there's no
90s,
fucking
man. Like, weed nowadays is fucking 10 times stronger than what it was in the 90s.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're not even really criminals. They did nothing violent.
No.
It's not like they were. They also like stealing is worse. If you look at the butterfly effect on how theft
Oh, yeah.
mangles an economy,
I mean, I'll say...
theft is far more damaging than somebody smoking weed.
Right. I'll say, like, selling crack is... I
Oh,
think
no.
that's a horrible
Crack's totally
offense,
different. Crack
but-
is like,
Yeah.
if you're selling crack, you should be fucking killed.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably should have some not so great things done to you, but weed is nothing. I mean, weed is literally nothing, especially like in the 90s. It's kind of crazy to think because back in those days, it was like just normal. Like, you could smoke it and actually be normal. It would probably be like drinking coffee or something nowadays.
Oh, it wasn't super potent like a lot
No.
of the stuff now.
Now it's
And
like
that
a
those strains still
psychedelic.
exist.
Oh yeah.
They're they're just harder to get because they're not as popular.
Yeah, people want to get fucking blazed out of their fucking gourd.
Right, and it's also not as cost effective to buy the weaker stuff that has a milder effect.
Yeah. Ain't nobody want that mid no more. Ain't nobody want that Reggie. Isn't it what they call it, Reggie?
Yeah.
They call it Reggie, or there's a bunch of terms for it. Yo, this that
Mexican
Reggie.
brickweed. Mexican
Brickweed.
brickweed in the 90s was like the cheapest weed you could buy. It came from Mexico. It was the lowest quality shit on the market, and
Like-
it came in a brick. And
Yeah,
you had
it's
to
like
smoke like
hash.
half the brick to get high.
They call it hash, right? When it's in that weird.
No, hash is extremely potent.
Oh, okay.
Hash is hashish, which is historically a Turkish way of preparing weed.
Yeah, I don't like weed. Not anymore. I don't think
I have
could
nothing
smoke it.
against it. I know that it kind of ruined my life when I was younger.
Yeah.
But
Well, you
that's
know,
because I
like,
was an idiot with it.
if
I was an
anybody
idiot with
wants
it.
to fucking smoke weed, like, I don't give a fuck. It's better than drinking. That's my opinion. I've known several people who stopped drinking when they started because of weed, pretty much. Like, drinking was ruining their lives, turning them into fucking idiots. And then they started smoking weed, and, like, they just didn't want to drink anymore, you know? I mean, unless you're really suicidal and you just really just want to get fucked up, and you could do both. You know, but... No, weed is, it's just not, it's like, if it
It's a
is a
nothing
net
burger.
negative to the world, it's definitely not as bad as fucking, like, alcohol or something, you know? It seems to do more good than harm, but it does do harm at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, alcohol is horrible.
Like, I think,
I still like to have a little drink, but I get like I used to drink a lot, right?
Yeah.
Now I drink, I'll have like 2 or 3 beers, and I'm like, wow, this sucks.
oh yeah, I've gone through phases in my life where I'll drink constantly, and then I'll just never drink. And I mean, now I'm just never gonna drink. Really don't like it at all, actually. Like, I might have a drink here and there, maybe, if I'm really feeling froggy, but I don't even feel a need. I just, like, I think about drinking, and I'm like, oh, this is just gonna be doing nothing for me, you know?
Yeah, I don't think I can quit drinking permanently because of the social aspects in it.
I
But
just don't drink. Even socially, I don't. Like, if I'm at a bar, I'm like, I'm good. I'll chill. I'll drink water. I'm fine.
yeah, well, if I'm going to a bar, I'm gonna drink, especially when I'm with my friends.
I go to
In
bars.
some places around the world, if you deny a drink with somebody, that's like the most insulting thing you can do. Out in Eastern Europe, if somebody buys you a drink and wants to talk to you,
Yeah.
or not even buys you a drink, but if they offer to drink with you and you say no, that's like telling them to fuck themselves and you hope their grandma dies. Like that's how serious it is. So I don't think and I don't understand how their extreme reaction to that, but I understand where they're coming from, and I kind of agree with it. Not entirely, not into the same
No, yeah.
extreme sense that they do.
You're
but
saying
I
in other
think-
countries they do that?
Yeah, and yeah, in Eastern European countries, some parts of Russia, not all of Russia. Russia has this huge stigma of being an alcoholic country, and it's just not true.
Yeah, like, well,
Most parts of Russia, drinking is shunned.
I think the stigma comes from,
It's just memes.
it comes from, like, you know, Slavs drinking vodka. Like, that's
Yeah.
kind of how
User
I know it.
disconnected from your channel.
But, yeah. Yeah, I just don't like drinking. Even if someone offered me a drink, I'd be like, nah, I'm alright, man. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Even if
I
they
have a
offended
little.
them.
I've had the same bottle of gin last me 2 months. Because I'll make like 1 gin and tonic, maybe 2, and then I'm chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, if you came home, like, that might be an occasion where I'll have a drink or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it to like a rare occasion type of thing, not a you know, every night, every weekend kind of thing. Because I don't even drink every weekend. I think it's crazy that some people do that. You know what that does to your body, man?
Oh, yeah, your body, your brain makes you stupid.
I think when I was drinking a lot, when I was younger, it actually made me age faster. I felt older than I do now.
Well, it does. I mean, it literally, it, like, oxidizes your body. Like, it's not good for you, you know? Yeah, it's not good for you. Then people work out and they'll drink, and that also kills their gains. Like it's just
Yeah. I think having a beer isn't going to kill your gains, but having 6
no.
or 7 will.
Yeah, like having a lot of it. I mean, I think any amount of alcohol isn't really a good thing, but even then, you know, a beer, a shot, whatever, it's not that bad.
It's got to be minimal. And that's the thing too, when you keep it minimal, you get more of an effect out of it.
Oh yeah.
It's more enjoyable. When
Yeah,
you're people who are chronic drinkers, they're fucking miserable. They're not
I
they're
know,
not
man.
happy when they start drinking again.
Dude, I really look at people out in public, like just drinking, like we're gonna. I'm like 5 beers in, and I'm like, dude, how do you fucking live like that? Like, and I know it because I've been there. I mean, not that long ago, like a few years ago, I was like that. I would drink a lot, or I would even smoke. You know, I would do both at the same time. I just don't now. I abstain. I mostly just
Yeah,
drink
well,
caffeine.
drunk cigarettes don't count. Saying that right now.
I mean, having a pack of ciggies on you.
That drunk pack doesn't count. No, I'm saying like if you have one smoke, it's not really gonna affect your health at all if you have one smoke, because the damage from cigarettes has been proven to be cumulative.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
No,
over time.
I like having well, I haven't smoked a cigarette, but I like having a cigar. I like smoking a
Oh
nice-
yeah, dude, I love a cigar. I think
Fucking
cigars and
fat
pipe
cigar.
tobacco, that shit doesn't count regardless.
No, in fact, I think it can be good for you. I really do. I don't care what anyone says. I think whatever you think it does to your body, I mean, if you don't inhale it, I think it just de-stresses you, if anything.
Yeah, nicotine on its own has really good effects on the body.
Yeah.
It's been studied, like with Zins, or you know, you can't call it a Zin in scientific studies, so they have to call it tobacco-free nicotine pouch. I almost got 200 kills. That sucks.
God damn.
It's been proven to help studying. It's no
Yeah,
more
like
addicting
focus.
than caffeine. It's it suppresses appetite, reduces cortisol.
Yeah. Yeah, I always feel better. I do it, I don't do it a lot, but when I do it, it's pretty nice. It's like an occasional thing. But it's not even that occasional. It's like every few weekends, I like to have a cigar. It's like saving your fucking game file.
Yeah,
Being like, alright,
I love me a good cigar, man.
me too.
I just have I have a special connection with my pipe though.
Oh yeah. I haven't smoked
think
a
every
pipe
man-
yet in a while.
Every man should.
I
Every
have
man
a big
should
thing
have.
of fucking haunted bookshop, and it's still pretty good. It's still pretty fresh. It's been there forever, but it does have like a tight lid on it, so I guess it kept all the moisture pretty well.
You also live in a pretty humid environment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Just lined up like bowling pins. Just fucking lined up. Ready to get fucked.
Speaking of saving your game, Do you know about the MemCard Pro?
No.
It is it's a Wi-Fi capable memory card for the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, and it takes an SD card. So you know how finding a functioning OEM Sony memory card is getting kind of ridiculous.
Really?
They're expensive on eBay, especially if you want to get the official third-party memory card, officially licensed third-party memory card by I think Magic Gate. They made a 16 megabyte card.
Huh.
Those are expensive. I have one. They're just for the price. It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Right.
How
much
the
are they?
memory cards are getting ridiculous. But now, I think it's like $30 or $40 minus the SD card. You
God
can
damn.
store all of your save games forever and not have to worry about it. And you can also boot games off of it.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
So I have a PS2 with a broken disk drive. And the reason it's broken... By the way, fuck Sony for making like 11 different motherboard revisions for the PS2.
That's crazy.
It's so gay. For people like me who repair these consoles, it's insane. It's so much to keep on top of. I have to get all these spare parts.
Yeah.
I have to know how to autistically take apart every disk drive because they're all different.
Right.
Actually, I think there's only 4 different disk drives for the PS2, but there are 11 different motherboard revisions. But the disk drive I have, the reason the PS2 is broken, my Brazilian PS2 is in pieces right now, is because the disk drive broke. The reason the disk drive broke is because the gears on the inside, one of the gears snapped off. So there's a gear, a small gear, like a pinion, that moves a rack, and a rack is just, like, you think of it as a line with gears only on one side of it. That's a rack. So it mates and interfaces with the gear, and the gear turns the rack back and forth.
You're
The
talking about
rack
disk drive?
is missing a tooth. Yeah, in the disk drive, there's a motor that pulls or moves a gear, and the gear moves the rack, and the rack is what pushes the disk drive out, right? That's the mechanical background of this disk drive model I have. The reason my disk drive doesn't work is because that rack is broken. There's one tooth that's broken, and it's broken so perfectly that the motorized gear that would typically pull it can't bite onto it. It's just like millimeters out of range.
Sweet.
It's broken just on the end. If it was broken in the middle, no problem. It would just skip a tooth. But it's broken on the end, so it can't even bite it to begin with. So I mean, in this case, I mean, if I didn't already have a hard drive in it and have modded it, it would have been, somebody would have thrown it away, and that's
Right.
not good. Somebody would have thrown that PS2 away because the disk drive's broken. But with the MemCard Pro, it keeps it alive. Now I think I have like a 4 terabyte drive in mine.
Good
I
lord.
plan on loading my whole library into it.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
I think they also have one for GameCubes because the GameCube memory card situation is even more ridiculous than the PlayStation 2 one right now.
What are the aftermarket ones like?
Aftermarket memory cards for the
Yeah.
GameCube and PS2.
Yeah.
They work. They're not as reliable, typically.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm a big third-party person.
You would think the
when
aftermarket
it-
shit would be like decent. I would think.
No, not all of it. It's a case-by-case thing, but generally, they're shit. There are a few manufacturers that are decent. They're not reliable. I wouldn't rely on it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're using solid-state storage solid-state storage technology from the early 2000s. I don't find solid-state to be reliable, personally. How many times have you plugged in a flash drive and it just doesn't work? Or you had files on it, and then a few years later you plug it back in, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't even connect to the computer.
I don't think I've ever had that happen to me.
That's happened to me so many times, but I also deal with a lot of flash drives. I have
Yeah.
like 20 of them. I use them for various things.
Right.
It's shit. The solid state. If you're not like every few months, I plug in all my flash drives and make sure the electrons fill in the circuitry to keep it alive. Because if it goes totally dead, the next time you plug it in, there's a chance, and this depends a lot on the manufacturing quality of the drive. But if you plug it in after it's been cold for years, there's a chance it's just going to get corrupted permanently.
Yeah.
Unless you have special tools to flush the chip out and format it by desoldering the chip and then soldering it back onto something else, and that's just, I mean, it's not worth the labor. It's a fucking 16 gigabyte flash drive.
Yeah. Yeah, it does suck.
Solid state stuff's been getting good for a while now. It's been getting a lot better. Hard drives got better too. There's now a 32 or 34 terabyte drive that's supposed to hit the market soon. It uses lasers now instead of a magnetic head.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, it has to be optical, maybe. I don't know how the internals of it function. I think Toshiba made it. I don't know for sure, though, but I think Toshiba revolutionized the hard drive with this new model. And the problem with hard drives is, do you know how they're built?
No, not really.
So it's a magnetic disc, right? And there's a head, there's a motor that spins the disc, and then there's a read and write head. It's a needle, and this needle magnetizes or demagnetizes a sector on the hard drive, and it flips it to charged, which is a 1, or discharged, which is a 0, and that's how it stores data. It's kind of incomprehensible how it can do it with so many sectors and so much storage capacity. It's just at a higher resolution. So like a low resolution hard drive, there's more grain to it, and the grains are larger on the magnetic disk itself. You can think of it as like going from 720p to 4K. The larger capacity drives have more grains in them that can be charged and discharged, but we physically reached a limit. Like with the way hard drives were traditionally being made, we have reached the absolute mathematic limit on what's physically possible to store anything on a hard drive, and that's why it only went up to like 24 terabytes. The hard drive industry was going to die if this drive didn't come out. The hard drive industry has been they've been struggling because there's a huge demand for large storage. The world is running out of storage. Data centers are running out of storage. Google is running out of storage. The NSA is running out of storage space. And it's because there aren't high enough capacity hard drives or SSDs. So a lot of them actually had to revert to going back to using tape, magnetic tape.
It's interesting.
Magnetic tape, like a drum of tape, can store petabytes. But it's really slow. It's extremely slow. So that's for long-term archival storage, is magnetic tape drives. And it's extremely reliable. But if it, like, this new hard drive that's coming out, it uses lasers instead of a magnetic read head. I'm thinking it's using something similar to optical media, but I don't know. It could be a laser charging and discharging with a finer grain or something. I don't know. Could be a bunch of different things. I didn't invent it, so I don't know the internals. But that's really good. I mean, it's only like a 30% boost in total storage capacity.
Yeah.
That's huge, though. And this is the first generation iteration of this laser hard drive technology. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I might get one if they're not a bajillion dollars. And then have you seen optical media might come back, like discs?
No, but that would be cool.
This sounds like a clickbait headline, but it's not. It's real. There is a lab in China that the biggest problem with optical media is that you had to print it in layers, right? And the only way to store more data on a drive was to add more layers. Well, we reached the limit on how many layers we can add with Blu-ray. I think it's a triple layer. No, I think it's a double layer. I think you could only store 2 layers on a disc without there being some severe limitations on the medium itself. So there have been talks since the mid 2000s about what if we made it 3D? What if we made 3D sectors on the drive, on the disk, and instead of having 2 layers, it could have like 12 layers, but in a 3D space. So mathematically, depending on how many layers there are and cubes are, that would be like 3 layers to the exponent of however many layers there are, or however many cubes there are. So it'd be layers to cubes or layers to sectors. And that's been like this big what if for a long time until this lab in China figured out a way to do it. And I think they got to 100. No, not 100. I think it was like 10 terabytes per disk, which is very similar. No, it's not very similar. Right now, the largest disk you can get is 100 or 150 gigs. It's a BDXL drive.
And it would still be
Blu-ray.
spinning.
Yeah, it would still be spinning. It would still be optical media. It would look very similar to a Blu-ray disc.
Would you just like so? It's for storage, but like, how would that work in a computer? Like, it's not like a hard drive, right?
No, it would work like a DVD. You would just need to get a compatible drive for it. Like in my computer, I have a Blu-ray drive.
Yeah.
It can write CD and DVDs. But
So you're saying it would be used like a flash drive almost, right?
It would be used how discs were used. So for offshore storage,
Yeah.
it's not going to replace hard drives or SSDs or anything.
Okay.
It would be just like a DVD. You know the DVDs that you burn?
Yeah.
Except extremely high capacity.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like one of the problems with discs though is that they just scratch easy. You know, if you're not careful, obviously. But
that hasn't been true since like 2008, because Verbatim came out with this disk coating called Azo. It's a proprietary coating on the polycarbonate layer of the disk. So the plastic layer on the bottom that doesn't actually hold data, it's there to protect the data. It's called the Azo. I think it's called Azo. Wait, hold on. Azo might be the dye. I'm gonna look this up because Azo might be the name of the dye, not the name of the coating. Yeah, so the BDXL is a dual layer disk. Each layer holds 50 gigabytes. So in a dual layer disk, it holds 100 gigabytes.
alright, it's not bad. Yeah, I always like discs.
I still use them.
Yeah. Sucks they are definitely not as prevalent. I mean, movies suck now, and people don't really buy games. They just don't buy physical media a lot of the time.
I think people stop buying physical media because in the case of consoles, even if you buy it, the game's not actually on it. Except for Nintendo, because they store as much as they can on the cartridge, and then
Yeah.
what can't be stored on the cartridge is stored on your SD card, which is it's kind of an elegant solution. think it is Azo. Oh wait, no, Azo's the dye. It's not the scratch resistant.
Yeah.
So Azo's a synthetic dye, and the reason, so the way discs are, they function is a laser shines light into this dye between sheets of plastic, basically, and when the laser goes in, it basically burns ones and zeros into the disc, which changes the color of the disc, so that when the write head or the read head comes to look at what the write head wrote, it reads the ones and zeros off of the disc. And the way that laser works is it burns the dye. It burns the dye layer. In the very early days of disc manufacturing, they used an organic dye, and that's why data rot was a thing. Now they use a synthetic dye, and Verbatim, the media manufacturing company, they have the Azo synthetic dye. And Azo is probably... No, it definitely is. It's the most reliable synthetic dye in optical media right now. When the Azo synthetic, whatever the proprietary mix of goo is that they put in these discs, came out, it was a big deal because it solved data rot. And there are people who have discs that are over 20 years old, weren't even stored in the greatest conditions, and they work just fine.
That's sweet.
I can't find the name of the coating, but they have a coating on their discs. And the reason I'm mentioning it is because you brought up like getting discs scratched and I'm getting scratched easily. Verbatim has a scratch resistant coating on it that's insanely good. Like you can bring your car keys to it and it won't scratch. Unfortunately, it's only on their M discs. You know about an M disc?
No.
So an M disc, it's basically a Blu-ray disc, except instead of writing to a die, it uses a higher powered laser within the drive to engrave data into stone. It's stone between the disc. And it's called the M disc because it was built to last a millennium. The Department of Defense bought a shit ton of these discs, and they were sandblasting them, they were putting them in ovens, they were running them over with cars. They were torture testing these discs to see what they could withstand, and the DoD proved that they can last hundreds of years, at least 300, in extreme conditions. They were burying them in sands and then baking it in sand and shit. Like it's insane.
That's awesome.
I think what I find awesome about that is how our ancestors were engraving things into stone to communicate with chisels. Now we're doing that shit with lasers.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's a pretty neat concept.
And it's like the M discs are just the end all be all media format, I think. Yeah, they're optical, so the read and write is slower than an SSD, but it's more reliable. Like you got an SSD and you have a power surge, right? SSD's fried. A disk is not fried.
Yeah.
A disk, I mean, it's just not the.
It just stops reading.
Yeah, it stops reading. At most, maybe if you had a power surge, if you're writing, like if the disk is burning, the laser's writing, and you had a power surge, maybe it would burn that sector out of whack. But you only have one bad sector. With an SSD, if you have a bad sector and it's early on in the drive, it's fucked.
Yeah.
It's fucked forever. So there are a shit ton of advantages to optical media that nobody wants to admit. They see optical media and they're like, that's old.
Yeah, they want to like think everything's digital. Everything's online. We use Wi-Fi to store data.
I would actually, listen, this sounds crazy for me to say, you know, and who I am, but I would pay for Netflix if they gave me a file. If they gave me an actual digital file,
To own the thing that you're watching.
maybe not even to own, just to watch it as a file.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for as long, like, they could even add DRM to it. As much as I fucking hate DRM, they could add DRM to it and say, okay, this file will self-delete itself whenever your subscription ends, or within 30 days, right?
Right.
If I could just watch the master studio quality image that Hollywood sent to Netflix to stream, I would actually buy it. But the problem with streaming media is it looks like shit.
Yeah.
It always looks like shit.
Well, and it requires a connection, you know?
Yeah, it requires an internet connection. Like the reasons why streaming is horrible goes on and on and on. But in terms of, like, I still buy Blu-rays, right? An advantage a Blu-ray has over something like Netflix is you actually own it,
Yeah.
right? You actually own the product. You buy it, right? You could sell it. You could trade it. You can keep it forever. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. It's yours.
Mm.
You're renting on Netflix. Oh, you're in the middle of watching something. It's gone the next month. Fuck you. No warning. Fuck you. And then the biggest difference and the biggest reason for me why I even buy the Blu-rays is because the quality. It's simply because of the quality.
Right.
On Netflix, they're actually upscaling 720p videos to 4K streams, and they're labeling it as 4K. So what they do is they get these master images from Hollywood or whoever is the producing company for whatever movie or show you're watching, right? They send Netflix a master quality version, the studio clone of the master, and Netflix gets it. They put it on their servers, and that would be cool if that's all they did, but they don't. They molest it. They get this master quality image. Or, it's stupid to call it a master quality because that doesn't really make sense. But they get a clone of the master image of the show or the movie, and they molest it. They compress it down to 720p. So they strip it of all of its bit depth, all of its special color and shading, and all these really cool techniques that make something worth watching from a cinematic standpoint. And then they upscale it to 4K, which is horrible. They use AI upscaling, which looks like shit, by the way. You can't go from 720p to 4K. You might be able to get away with 720p to 1080. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But with Netflix, they cut the bit rate down. So when you're streaming, the bit rate is horrendous. Like, you can go on any, like, even with your TV you have in the living room, go to any Netflix show, right? And pause a video when they're in a dark room or the screen goes black. You can see the chunks of the black levels because
Yeah.
the bit rate is so low.
Right.
They're not giving you enough information fast enough, and it's upscaled. So you have this actual dog shit quality thing that you're paying for. You're paying Netflix to watch a show, and you would expect to watch it in its purest, most unmolested form. But Netflix rapes it. They rape it. They get this beautiful thing and they rape it, like Neon Genesis, right? The Netflix adaptation. Not only did they delete scenes, which makes no sense to me, they added new scenes that have nothing to do with the plot. They changed the voice actors.
For what?
All that shit. Like, they just totally rewrote the plot for themselves for whatever reason.
What?
I don't.
Movie?
Neon Genesis.
Oh.
There's a Netflix adaptation
Yeah,
of Neon
yeah.
Genesis,
Okay.
which is horrible.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
really hyped. I was like, oh wow, this is cool.
Yeah, I remember.
And then it came out. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Remember it being terrible.
Keep in mind, all of the voice actors are still alive, so I don't know why they changed. Misato's voice, and I think they changed Shinji's too. They deleted the elevator scene, which is
Must have
stupid.
not
It's a
been
very
for
important
the
scene.
fans or something.
Oh, it's so bad. And then they changed the English voice actors, so they all sound like toddlers.
Yeah, it sucks.
But the video quality is what matters most. The video quality. I brought up a web rip of the Netflix adaptation, and I brought up my Blu-ray rip because I have the discs. I rip the files off. I keep them on my hard drive. it's a night and day difference. I can't believe it. I can't believe how Netflix gets away with charging people money to watch media, and the media they're watching is it's utter slop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they do. I don't even watch TVs or like I don't watch shows or anything. And when I do,
I don't anymore.
yeah, and I mean honestly, any streaming service I ever use, I don't buy it. I just rip it off some other guy.
Yeah, watch cartoon online.
But they also now they've made it so that you can't even do that. You can't even use some guy's account to watch a thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they got rid of account sharing.
Yeah, and you have to buy one of the 27 different fucking streaming services to watch like one show, just to even
Right.
see if it's good. Like,
Oh,
half
this
the
is-
things
thi-
that come out nowadays suck. So
They're weird. All new media is weird and it sucks.
yeah,
it's
it's
all so
terrible, it's
political. I wish
disgusting, it's written by
like, dude.
fucking assholes.
when we were growing up, it was not like The Lion King was not political.
No, it was good.
The modern Disney movies are political. They're indoctrinating children, which I think is stupid. I
Well-
don't think I think children have more important things to worry about than homosexuality and political ideologies they can't even comprehend yet.
I mean, you gotta think who it's written by, and these people are children themselves. They don't really have like a fucking brain. Their brain
Yeah, they
is
also don't have
deteriorated.
they also don't have citizenship. So
Yeah.
for our lucky viewers, they can guess as to who that is.
Our lucky viewers. Yeah, whoever guesses get a free Xbox. But first one to guess gets a free Xbox. Get that shit out of here.
No.
Get that
Oh, and
fucking
this-
shit out of here right now.
The big thing with streaming services is that it was supposed to be so much cheaper than cable, and there's supposed to be like an infinite number of advantages to streaming services as opposed to cable, because it's on demand, right? This is not all broadcast back then was on demand. Like when the streaming services
Yeah.
first came around, like Netflix, if you wanted to have on-demand media from your ISP or your cable provider, you had to pay extra for it, and it was a lot extra to be able to. I remember my grandma had it. There was an on-demand button on her remote. She had like the bougie cable package. So watching whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted, was a huge disadvantage of cable. Another huge disadvantage of cable was it was unreliable. The quality sucks. If you wanted to watch something when you're at work, like let's say something's on a time slot when you're working, it's outside of prime time, you had to use a DVR and download it, and then get back and watch it. And the DVRs always came with fucked amounts of storage space, so you
Or
had to
even
delete
back in the
whatever you
day,
were
you
done
had to
with.
tape it on a VHS.
Yeah, well, even before then you had to tape it, but later on the DVRs came with hard drives.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sucks. People don't make art anymore, you know?
No, they
make,
don't.
They don't make comedy, they don't make art, they make points. They make arguments and they make points, and they're real good at it, let me tell you. And
Yeah, they're
right
good at it
always.
because the people that agree with them agree with them.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you disagree with them, you're silenced.
Yep. You're silent.
So back to the streaming thing. Like the streaming services were supposed to be so much cheaper. They were supposed to be higher quality. You were supposed to have on-demand availability. You were supposed to be able to watch whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. And what actually happened was the Jewish license holders for all these different media corporations decided to balkanize the streaming platforms into their own streaming platforms. Where we are today is the opposite of the image of the end goal of what streaming services were supposed to be. We have the bad ending in streaming services right now, because the good ending was it was cheaper. You know, it's just the best thing ever. Super fast. Everybody has super fast internet. It's really no big deal to get on and stream. But what it turned into, what we have today, is streaming services are More expensive than cable. If you want to watch every show, every movie on demand, you're paying like twice what your cable bill is.
Yeah.
The quality is total fucking dog shit gutter slop.
Yeah.
And it's always getting removed. Like if you let's say you pay for Paramount Plus, something you really like is on Paramount. It's a little bit of an older show. It's 5 years old. They will remove it out of nowhere. It's the same shit
Yeah,
Netflix does.
You know, they give it
So
to you.
we don't have everything we want on demand like we were supposed to, and it's more expensive, and the quality is shittier. Like it's mind-boggling to me that quality on streaming platforms is shittier than broadcast, because broadcast stations have horrible quality. They have like some of the lowest video quality you can imagine, especially if there's any kind of network congestion with the broadcast. Like
Yeah.
every single year when we were growing up, when the Super Bowl was on, it would pause and turn to oatmeal constantly.
Yeah.
That's because there's not enough bandwidth in your broadband network to let things go through. Streaming services are worse, because instead of showing you a bad image every here and then, or your stream glitching out every so often, it's at a total baseline 3 out of 10 video quality.
Yeah.
Like, how much would it? I'm actually gonna see how much would it be to have all of the streaming services to watch whatever you want. It's like a bill.
Oh, it is a bill, 100%. It's probably a few $100s.
And this is where I throw my own philosophy out there. You know, if buying does not equal ownership, then piracy is not theft.
Yeah.
If the company doesn't even give me an option to own anything, I'm not stealing. Because you have to get into the question of what is ownership, what is theft. Ownership is when you pay for a good, in exchange for currency, you receive a product, right?
Yeah.
In the case of these streaming services, you pay for a good, you don't even get a fucking license. So yeah, that's why I'm an avid downloader, and I have a 24 terabyte drive.
Yep. I mean, that's the way to go, and everyone agrees. I see it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, my 24 terabyte drive was like $350 on a Black Friday deal, right?
Yeah.
I would be paying more than that a month if I had all of this. Yeah, let's see here. Netflix is 25, supposed to be $25 a month here soon, which is insane. I remember when Netflix was $8 a month.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. That
What
was
the
pretty
fuck
cool.
happened?
It's just like anything else. Everything else keeps going up.
Hulu is $19. I'm rounding everything to the nearest dollar. Prime Video is $15 if you want the Prime membership, $9 if you only want the video. So I'll do $9. That's more representative of what the service offers. Apple TV, it's $10. Max, what the fuck is? Oh, HBO Max. Oh, if you want ad free, it's $21 a month, which is insane.
Yeah, I think the paid
Disney
version has ads now.
Disney is $16 a month without ads. Paramount is $13. Peacock is $14. ESPN, $12. And those aren't even all of the streaming services. We're at $140 a month. Dude, I don't even fucking pay that in electricity.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you have all of them, like... I don't know if there's package deals or not, but, I mean, even then you're getting fucked. If there's a show you want to watch that's not on a service you don't have, then what's the point? I mean, what's the point? Like, what is the point in even watching anything on a streaming service, you know? Like...
Well, you're getting scammed because you're not receiving the product as intended by the directors or the writers or even the media studio that made it. You're getting
Yeah.
a botched version of the product. You can't download it. You can't. There's no ownership involved. So you're cucking yourself. You're paying, and that's a common theme in today's economy. You're
Yeah.
cucking yourself. You're paying for a service and not even receiving a good product, but you keep paying for it.
Yeah, it is very normal.
You're giving somebody money and taking it up the ass and worshiping them for fucking you in the ass.
Yep.
That's the same thing that happened with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is still an unfinished game, right? The
Yeah.
driving still sucks. It's still buggy. It's still unoptimized. And I can say all this because I have a fucking 3090, right? If anybody tries to come at me and say, "Oh, you just need to upgrade your computer," no, I have reference tier hardware from a few years ago, right? Like benchmark level hardware. The game still runs like dog shit. It doesn't look that great. It's not visually impressive. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm more impressed by fucking Quake 3's graphics than Cyberpunk. But it runs like shit. It's still unfinished. But what happened was Reddit started begging CD Projekt Red, the developers and publishers of Cyberpunk 2077, for a DLC. They released the DLC. Suddenly, the DLC was like a Jedi mind trick for the community. The DLC was like, "Oh wow, you released a $60 DLC. Thank you, CD Projekt Red. You actually listened." Meanwhile, the game's still glitchy. It's still buggy as all hell. It still runs like shit. They didn't fix the optimization errors. Driving is still horrible. You can't drive in the game. It's worse than Roblox driving. Like you tap your A or D key and your car starts drifting.
Yeah.
The end game is still horrible. So like the consumers, right? The people who bought this product, the millions of people who have been waiting to buy this game since 2013, were scammed. They got a product was released that was unfinished, but somehow that we paid for, right? We paid full price for an unfinished product, and then they charge us even more money that doesn't even finish the product. Right? They charge us more money for an additional DLC. $60 fucking for a DLC. I think it's $40 now, but still. That's an insane price for a DLC. The DLC adds maybe 10 hours of game time, which who cares, right? But they fixed none of the core problems with the game. But the community started praising CD Projekt Red. The game went from negative reviews to overwhelmingly positive just because they released a DLC. But the DLC did not fix any of the initial issues that people had with the game. It just stacked more shit on top of more shit. Suddenly, the community, like, while getting fucked by CD Projekt Red's dick, they did a complete 180. They were like, "Wow, this game's awesome. Thanks, CD Projekt Red." And it's still a pile of shit. You're getting scammed. So that's like you're cucking yourself, right? You're paying full price for an unfinished game, and then you're paying like 70% of the game's price for an add-on, a DLC, that again doesn't finish any of the game's problems. Doesn't fix any of the game's problems at all.
Well, that's another thing that physical media actually fixed about games is they weren't released unfinished. They were released finished product, and if you wanted DLC, they came out with expansion packs, and you could buy them, and it was a whole nother part of the game.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, it
like
was.
Sonic 2 and Knuckles. That's awesome.
No,
that
that's
is so
sweet.
fucking cool.
Yeah, and they're totally worth buying always. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, even if the games or the expansion pack isn't good or whatever, like you're still getting a product that's finished. Like at the end of the day.
And in the product, the DLC used to be physical.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like you bought it and it was tied to the base game. You bought it. Let's say you didn't like Sonic 2 and Knuckles. You just liked the base game. You could sell that cartridge. You could trade that cartridge with somebody from school.
Yeah, you could.
Or somebody at work. Be like, "Yeah, I'll trade this for something else."
Yeah, physical media is just the better thing. I really don't like the digital shit. And I mean, makes it easier for slop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's slop nowadays. It's just fucking
All of this,
slop and we're all pigs.
Everything we've been talking about is known as the enshittification of technology. Because it's enshittified. It
Yeah.
is. It really is enshittified. We're paying substantially more for infinitely less of a product.
Yeah.
Every game that comes out is unfinished.
That keeps happening. There's like a bell curve where that just keeps happening. It just keeps going. Things keep getting worse. That's why I don't buy from fucking... First off, I don't buy really much of anything from, like, corporates or whatever. I mostly buy, I mostly torrent if a game's good enough. Or I just buy from indie devs, you know?
Yeah, because, you know, with indie developers, their games are optimized. They're fun. They have more replay value.
There's actually
If you have a problem with a game and you email the development team, chances are they'll fix it.
Oh, yeah. Well, they want their game to be good. They want it to be the best thing possible.
Yeah, they're real developers. They're not some AAA slop house.
Yeah, they're not fucking Chinese slave workers, basically. Might as well just hire fucking Indians to make your game.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, hire Indians.
That's what Microsoft's doing too, which explains why Windows 11 is such a heaping pile of shit, and so is Windows 10.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the lack of love and the like it's greed. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's greed. There's no love.
Yep.
It's all been replaced by greed.
There's no customer service anymore either.
No,
What happened to that?
I don't know, man. I mean, I remember like the thing is back then everything had to have love put into it. You had to make a good product in order for it to do well. You had to put time and effort into like the fucking manuals, the box, the fucking physical thing itself, and then the game has to be great, and then it can come with like all these different, you know, things. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's why I like vinyls. I like vinyls because I like the art of the vinyls. I like when there's extra art and there's like lyric pages and there's fucking one of MF Doom's vinyls comes with like a fucking comic book, like a comic strip thing. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, the bonus content. Those things they're a thing of the past now.
Oh yeah.
I still buy CDs. Like I have a Modest Mouse CD.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of different CDs because I like having the physical media.
Yeah, me too.
Do I have
That's
a
what you
CD
own
player?
it.
Yeah, I don't have a CD player for my phone or anything, but guess what I do have? A Blu-ray drive with custom firmware that I
Well,
can rip
and
the
also,
media from.
You know, you used to just sit back and like enjoy music. Nowadays, you just listen to it every day, all the time, in the car, in your fucking earbuds. You're like,
It lost its meaning.
You're literally
People-
everything has because you're just consuming constantly. There's no break.
This is all a quantity over quality argument.
Yeah, it really
We have
is.
reached terminal enshittification of
Terminal
media.
velocity of shit fucking spraying into your face, basically, all
In
the
the
time.
90s, right? If you got a record deal, you were an exceptional artist.
Oh yeah, you had to be exceptional. Had to be. Now fucking
Now,
Joe Schmo can
SoundCloud
just,
exists.
Yeah, release his fucking little mixtape whenever the hell he wants, you know, without a creative talent. You know, you know when everything started going to shit. This is one of the aspects is that when everybody got access to a camera, to FL Studio, and
I agree.
decided I'm gonna be an artist. I'm gonna be an artist, and then they were like, not everyone's an artist, man. Like you need to have
Yeah,
taste. You need to
100%.
have fucking like an artist has taste. That's the difference between your fucking Joe Schmo retard who thinks they can, I don't know, they want to paint landscapes versus a guy who wants to actually make something meaningful and beautiful. You know, an artist has taste in what's beautiful and what's good. Whereas your average dude just eats McDonald's and, like, fucking watches, I don't know, crap. He just watches whatever slop comes out. Like, they just don't care.
That's the thing. I looked further into the reason why the oversaturation of entertainment got so bad, and it's what you described, but you didn't name it directly. And the direct reason why everything got worse is because the barriers to entry got lower.
Oh, yeah.
Right? These barriers of entry, when they did exist, things were better. And this is when I get into the argument of gatekeeping is good. Gatekeeping is good.
Certainly.
You wanted to be a
To an
producer
extent.
in the
I mean,
90s?
It depends on what it is, you're gatekeeping, but...
Right, well, I'm talking about media creation. If you wanted to be a producer, or if you wanted
yeah.
to make music in the 90s, you had to do it like how my uncle, Don Brown, did it. You had to go to a studio and rent out a room.
Yeah, right. You had to have the money, you had to, you know, do this
There
and
were
that.
barriers to entry. You had to put work into it.
It was also
labor.
way
You had
harder.
to drive there.
It was way
expensive.
harder to make a beat. You really had to know how to use an MPC. You had to know how to use a physical, you know, like all these things. Like now FL Studio has it all in one. and that can be to your advantage, I guess, if you're a good artist. But back in the day, you had to know how to use it and really care, and then pick out, like, dude, the amount of hours it must have took to do all that shit, and the amount of care you had to do to make it happen, like
sampling too, like the art of sampling.
Yeah.
And, MF Doom was the king of this. He had a doctor sample. He would physically rip the audio stream from another media source and then cut it up.
Right.
And he did that. I highly doubt if Doom ever moved away from his doctor sample, even on his last final tracks before he died. I still don't think he sampled anything digitally.
Yeah, I doubt he did.
And nowadays, to sample, you don't have to buy hardware. You have to go out and you find a YouTube video and you open up OBS, right?
Right.
And you record over it, or you go to a download site or use like a script program, or a terminal program like YTDLP to rip the video.
Oh yeah, you literally just go to one of those YouTube to MP3 websites and you fucking download the thing and then you put it into your DAW and then you cut it out.
There's no like the barriers of entry are good because like with photography, right? There are more pictures now than ever existed in the 90s by an order of magnitude, by several orders of magnitude. And an order of magnitude is a factor of 10, so a 10x. That's what one order of magnitude means. Everybody has a camera now. So every fucking Swifty, biracial, or white girl who has a phone thinks they're a photographer, and they're taking pictures of dumb shit, and they're applying digital filters over things. And it's just so horrible. Like media, right? Let's get back to movies. Movies were better on film for a number of reasons. It was a barrier to entry. It was a high barrier to entry. Film was expensive. Film cameras were really expensive. If you wanted to make any type of art in the film industry, you had to be so committed. You were willing to put yourself into debt and pour your entire soul into creating something. Film is an optical media. Film has no resolution. Film has a higher quality than 8K because it's optical. It is light.
Right.
So that's another reason why a barrier entry, like hardware, was better than digital shit. Like, have you seen The Godfather? Have you seen The Sopranos? The Sopranos was shot on film. It looks incredible. The people who buy film cameras are not your fucking Swifty Instagram models. They are men who know how to film a scene.
They're real artists.
If you look at a modern movie, they're all these digital... Dude, movies piss me off these days. They're fucking these disgusting-ass digital cameras. They're nothing but jump cuts. They don't know how to capture a scene.
I don't even like movies. I genuinely do not like movies.
I hate movies. No, I like movies from the 70s. There are some great movies that you would like from the 70s.
More than likely, yeah. They were actually worth, like, spending... Like, I just don't like movies because they're not worth my time. They're not worth sitting down for an hour or whatever and just... and getting involved in it and then just... I don't know. Like, and then I feel worse after watching it. Usually, I'm like, oh, well, that sucked or that was, like, not fun to watch. Like, I feel worse after watching that.
I like psychological films like The Forbin Project, War Games. There's a movie called Network, one of my favorite movies ever. You'd fall in love with it immediately. But these movies were shot on film, right? And back then, you couldn't waste film. Film was not disposable. Yeah. Every shot had to count.
Yeah.
So you had to perfect everything before you even pressed record. Now, you do everything digitally, and you edit it in post, and you add all these digital effects to it. Which is cool for like somebody who's super creative and already knows what they're doing, but what it does is it oversaturates the movies. Like nowadays, there's like a new movie releasing every day. Back then, you'd have like 2 movies a month at a theater, sometimes 4.
And they were a big deal.
And they were big deals. The budgets were factored for inflation. The budgets were bigger, and the quality was so much better. The quality was substantially better. People nowadays, they have these shitty point-and-shoot cameras, and, oh, I messed something up, I'll just redo it. I'll take 100 more pictures. We'll pick the best one. That's the mindset. It's quantity over quality. And there is no more barrier to entry. If there was a barrier to entry, and we still shot things on expensive storage media, the quality of the video or the movie would be so much better. Like I can't watch modern movies because it's nothing but CG, jump cuts, people shoehorning their political ideology into shit, which it really doesn't belong there. Politics belong behind closed doors for people who think, men who are thinkers, not people who are feelers, not people who go on social media and have these circle jerk echo chambers. That's not what politics were ever for. Now they're putting it in the movies, even children's movies, which is,
Yeah.
if you ask me, that's a despicable thing.
It
Children
is.
should be imagining, they should be tinkering, they should be playing, they should
Yeah.
be learning.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, I hate all of it. I really
But
do.
the, like movies now, I was watching, I forget what it was. Oh, it was fucking Twilight with my ex, right? And there's a scene where this guy is running through some kind of a power plant, and he's running through the catwalks, right? And it's nothing but jump cuts, right? It's nothing but every second there's a jump cut, jump cut, jump cut. And I told her, I said, this scene would be so much better if there was one camera, like a bird's eye view, catching the entire facility. Because that's how they used to shoot scenes. They weren't these up close, in your face, 30 field of view jump cuts nonstop.
Right.
If you watch the movie Network, there's a scene. It's one of the best scenes in the movie. And I can't really explain it too much without getting into the entire plot of the movie, but the main character is being lectured by a huge CEO, like the Turbo Jew boss owner of all of the media networks. And the camera is placed under a lamp on the table. It catches the entire scene. The camera is unmoving. And it keeps your focus on the conversation.
Yeah.
It also keeps your focus on the set. While your focus is on the set, you can look at the entire room. You can see how meticulously detailed everything was. Like, the set designers put in probably a fucking week of work just to get this office looking like it did.
Well, you also have to consider that people lack patience now to watch good scenes like that. People lack the patience to invest themselves into something that's worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way I see it is, like, scenes in media that were shot in that manner, the old school way, the proper way, because it is the proper way.
Yeah.
That's like sitting down and enjoying a steak. Whereas media now is the equivalent of fucking popcorn. It's short, it's substanceless, but if you eat 1,000 popcorn kernels, it might fill you up.
Yeah.
Or you could have a steak. You could sit down and really truly enjoy something high quality.
Yeah. Something that's actually fulfilling.
Yeah, I think the state of the media is horrible, and you see it day after day. The box office is failing.
Yeah.
YouTube even went to shit.
Yeah, YouTube's horrible. Horrible. I hate YouTube. I hate how what it's fucking turned into. There's
It's nothing but slop. It's slop content. It's nothing but high school video essays and clickbait shit for children.
It turned into drama, man. It's so bad. I cannot believe these fucking people who just spend all their day judging each other. Like, they're just like, yeah, this guy, like, he did this, and I'm calling out this guy, he raped 10 children, and like this and that, and it's like, bro, I cannot fucking stand. It's all drama content. I can't stand.
I'm alright with that. I'm alright with it existing.
I'm not. I hate it. I hate it so much. I think it's ruined everything. Like, I don't know, man. Back in the day, people didn't judge each other. Like, look, I get it. I don't like child molesters either. They should be called out. I agree, but that shouldn't be the only content on YouTube. It should be like things that are good and cool, and like, people coming up with new concepts, and like that just doesn't happen anymore. I haven't seen a new concept in anything, any type of media, in a long time. Nothing new. Nothing is refreshing.
There was a thing about old school YouTube. It was people like us, man.
Yeah.
We put a lot of work into our videos. We upload whatever we want, and we put a lot of effort into what we do, but we keep it simple.
Well, it's about having fun. It's about just doing what's fun, like, in the moment. I don't know. And it's not like hedonistic. It's like, you have an idea. Let's pursue it. Let's see what we do.
You're actually creating something,
right? Which
is important, because if you're not creating anything, you're an NPC.
Yeah. That's a very good point.
The thing with YouTube is, I don't want to be like an arbiter as to what can and can't be on the platform. I'm a huge, the internet should be a Wild West. Upload whatever the fuck you want on there.
Yeah.
I don't care. But what I disagree with is the algorithm only favoring these large channels that's just drama. It's nothing but YouTube drama. I don't like the algorithm should not be favoring that stuff disproportionately compared to small creators, right? Because everything in your recommended feed are people who already have 1 million+ subscribers.
Right.
People like you and I, we very rarely show up unless they're already watching smaller channels.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with modern media. Another problem with modern media is that it's so oversaturated that you cannot get a skin in the game.
No.
You cannot get any skin in the game at all. Like Twitch, what was the stats? It was like 98% of all Twitch viewers watch the top 10 streamers.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense, yeah.
That's fucking insane. That defeats the purpose of the platform.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if you make something quality or are a quality creator nowadays, you're not really going to get noticed unless you put in, you know, months and years and however long. You know, you could work on a beautiful animated video you know, it's like 10 minutes long that took you, like, it could take you a year, 2 years. Now, I will say, actually, on YouTube, that is one thing that's pretty good, is that a lot of high-quality animated content is getting attention. But, I mean, there are a lot of animators that can do that and just get nothing out of it, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
whatever it may be. That actually is one thing, though. Like, for all the shit that's out there, there's tons of great fucking, like, indie content. You know, just, like, there are people who are like, man, I'm so tired of all the bullshit that's out there. I'm going to make something that I love, that is great. Like, and they put it out there. Like, I mean, like, I don't know, Amazing Digital Circus was really good, and, like, there's, like, that Monkey Wrench show on YouTube that's really good. There's, like, you know, there's some creators out there, some YouTubers out there that I would say are still up there with, like, the classics. Like, I really like Cold Ones. All their videos are really well done. They're really well edited. They're really entertaining to watch. And there's, like, tons of indie games that are super good. Like, Pizza Tower is a fucking masterpiece. Really good game. Really fun to play. There's tons of great little indie games. Like, none of the, you know, really all the problem is in the higher, you know, dev stuff. You know what I mean? It's in the higher, or you know, higher, like, corporate stuff. Like, you know what I mean? All the corporate garbage out there is really what's bad. You know, I don't look to any new games that are big. I don't even look to Sonic shit anymore. Like, most Sonic shit's terrible. Like, the fan Sonic shit is way better. The fan-made fucking Sonic games are fantastic.
Dude, I don't even think nothing can beat Sonic CD. And the crazy thing about that is Sonic CD was objectively an easier game to program and develop for than Sonic Frontier. And Sonic Frontier is like, it's an open world game, which every open world game is shit.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to put in 10 years of development time to make
Dude,
it actually
Sonic
truly
Frontiers
open world.
was one of the most decent Sonic games to come out in the last 10 years, other than fucking Generations and fucking Mania. Other than those two games, that is actually one of the decent, you know, AAA Sonic games to come out. Pretty much. But CD is a masterpiece. And honestly, any great thing, anything that's actually great is not complicated. It's not a complicated form of media. It's not, you know, it is it's simple. It's simplicity that makes something great. Because it's easy to digest and it has layers. Like, I don't know, you could digest it 1,000 times. That's what makes it great, because there's layers to it. It's like every time you consume it again, like Sonic CD, you're always going to notice details. You're always going to, you know, but even though it's simple and it was simply programmed and all these things, like, they just knew what they were doing. They knew what they were crafting. You know what I mean? I think oftentimes, like, a great piece of art or media or something is crafted not even from the person. It's not crafted for money. It's not crafted. It's like something higher. It just tells them what to do, right? Like, it gives them ideas and they run with it. I feel like that's kind of how it works.
It's in a totally different echelon than
Yeah, it's not even
what
like a
exists today.
man-made thing. Like, a man-made thing is greedy. It's fucking shitty. It's what we consume now. Like, nowadays, you know.
like The Boys. People watch The Boys and think that's a absolute cinema, a masterpiece.
I gotta be real. I can't stand the personalities of today. I can't stand, like, people are copy-pasted. People themselves are copy-pasted. They're soulless. They are without souls because they're fucking, they give their souls up to crap. You know what I mean? They don't do good things, and they don't create, like you say. Like, even I see YouTube videos all the time of people creating drama content and then content that's like, dude, I get these fucking videos all the time of guys who are like, yeah, you need to listen to this advice. You need to do this. Like, think in this way. Like, just these guys who think they're fucking philosophers are like.
And why do they tell you that shit? Everything you need to know.
I mean,
in
seriously.
Like, oh no, seriously, all life advice you need to know is either in the Bible or written by Musashi.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say everything you need to know is in the Bible. Everything. You don't need to read another book, and you'd have everything you need if you read the gospel.
Like if you read the Bible, the New Testament, and then you read the Book of Five Rings, and then you read the Hagakure, you're set for life.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Like, literally. You don't need to watch these, like, fucking 30-minute videos of guys sitting in front of a camera in a desolate room like, yeah, I was alone for this amount of time. Look, you just need to change your mindset to be like this and that. Like, you want to know why these videos exist? It's because they haven't read the Bible. They haven't even read the gospel. If they just read the gospel, they'd be like, oh, this is what life is.
Most
This
of
is what
YouTube
life
is
is
nothing
supposed
but
to
people
be.
trying to reinvent the wheel.
Pretty
Like
much,
the
yeah.
YouTube fitness or self-help hustlers are like, yeah, guys, I was in a really dark place. I was 3 steps away from hanging myself from my ceiling fan.
Yeah.
I was broke. I had nothing to my name. But then I found AG1. Get this $30 green juice. That'll
Yeah.
save your life, brother. Read
Guys,
some
you
David
need to start
Goggins.
ingesting green powders and taking these pills, 30% off.
And the thing is, it's all a scam. Everything they're hustling you, they don't give you anything greater than surface level advice. They do nothing for you, and they are constantly hustling products that are not good. AG1 is not a good product. It's made from greens, right?
Yeah.
And anybody who's studied nutrition for at least 30 minutes knows that fruits and vegetables have less bioavailability than plant or than animal products.
Yeah.
And AG1, like, it's like, what is it, a serving? It's retarded. It's like $30 a month. I don't even
it's
think you get a month's worth of servings. So it's like $60 a month, because I don't forget, unless they changed it, there was an odd number of servings per bag. So you had to buy 2 bags to get a month's worth of servings.
Right. Yeah.
It's made of a bunch of different ground up fucking plants. And you can get every nutrient in AG1 from a glass of milk and a 1/4 pound of ground beef.
Yeah. Dude.
And it's cheaper to do that. What's a
probably
glass
get
of
it
what's a
from,
glass of milk?
You
Like
could probably
$1?
get it from like 3 eggs. That's probably all.
Yeah,
it
an
takes.
egg. Yeah, if you got like a 1/4 pound of ground beef, an egg, and a glass of milk, it probably has it definitely does have a higher nutritional
Probably a glass
density
of raw
than-
milk, like, because then you're getting your probiotics, because that's a big
You're
thing.
getting
Like, oh, your
everything, yeah.
probiotics, like, they care about that. It's like, oh, get your raw milk, you'll have all the probiotics ever. I mean,
Right, but the point of all that is that like they're giving you the mental equivalent of popcorn in all forms of media, and then they're hustling at the same time. They're trying to shill you something. Like, YouTube is nothing but shills.
yeah, it is.
If you watch a YouTube video from 2008, like Mr. Shy City, man, I love that guy. He uploaded a video in like 2008 or 2009. He's like, man, I always wanted to do this. Growing up, I was so poor. He pulls up to the drive-thru. He's like, I want one of everything. He's like, I'm the McDonald's millionaire now. He got a good job. He made it out the hood. He
yeah.
found videos like that. He was not trying to sell you anything. He was celebrating his life. He was
Yeah.
celebrating that he has triumphed over his eternal struggle of poverty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Childhood poverty. He overcame it, so
Well,
he
and,
went
you
to
know,
McDonald's to buy.
people were really more or less towards the same goal back then. You know, no, everyone wasn't against each other. It wasn't about what president you fucking voted for or anything like that.
Yeah, people weren't. Things were not binary back then.
No. It was really just like.
Now everything is binary. People, and I talked to this about beans when I got really drunk one night. Because when I have like a few beers in me, I just start thinking about crazy shit in
Well, I do
crazy
too.
different ways.
Yeah.
But I was like, listen, people have this schoolfish mentality now. Back in the 90s, everybody wanted to be their own person. Fast forward to today, everybody wants to be the same.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to have the same phone. They want to wear the same clothes. They want to listen to the same music.
What's the
They
new
want to have
thing?
the same headphones. They want to wear the same shoes. They want to drive the same cars. Everybody wants to be the same. It's literally a hive mind.
I think it's a survival tactic to be like, if I'm like everyone else, then I won't be made fun of and trashed on. You know, like,
I never
think-
cared about it. I was always very like, even as a kid, I was
Oh,
very
yeah.
different than everybody else
No,
around me.
I always was. It was actually a fucking curse. Like, it was a blessing and a curse, because, I mean, it's definitely... I'd much rather be that way, but, you know, when you don't fit in with anyone, you're just kind of like a fucking weirdo guy, you know? You're just
Yeah.
like-
I mean, I'm thankful we all found each other because like we're all
Yeah.
very different. We
I
all
think we
don't.
just have autism, so, like, it just works
Maybe.
for us. I don't know.
Maybe autism is the main character.
I
Quote
think,
unquote
yeah.
disorder.
I think
don't
so.
know.
I was literally at the gym with all the boys yesterday, and I'm like, you know, if we didn't have autism, we'd probably be like fucking losers. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
whatever
something.
autism is, right? I don't even know if it's autism, but it's something. Like, we all have something that's not, you know, we're not fucking NPCs. We're all like.
Well, here's the
unique.
thing. I think it's the opposite. I think we're actually the normal ones because throughout all of human history, this was a normal thing. These were normal ways to be, normal ways to think. Be independent, be a free thinker,
Right.
do your own research on everything, trust nobody. These were all tenets everybody lived by.
Right.
Now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like everybody else is the weirdo. We're like it's not us. We're not the weirdos. It's them. They
Yeah.
are fucking weird. They are historically, if you look back in time, they're very abnormal people. The hive mind was nowhere near as widespread as it is today.
Yeah. No, definitely. And I think
It's like-
autism is like people say like, oh, he has autism because he really likes this one thing. Like, I think that's actually normal to really having a enjoyment in one thing. Like, oh, you really
To
like,
have a passion in life.
yeah, you're,
makes you
you're
autistic
like
now?
hyper obsessed with like, I don't know, like HVAC or something. Like, great, awesome, please. We need people like that. Nowadays, what are people obsessed with? The fucking next iPhone they're gonna buy? Like, you know, the next burger they're gonna eat?
They're all obsessed with consuming. They're not obsessed with creating.
It is, yeah. It's obsession with consuming, and that's, you know, what brings them to the level that they're at, you know, like even if they're trying to like work out, like I feel like they're trying to look like something. They don't want to be strong. They just want to like look good, which is, I mean, that's a better step in the right direction, but I feel like it's the wrong intentions, you know, like I don't know. Maybe I'm overstretching on that one, but still, I don't know. People's intentions with things nowadays is not real. It's all based in like wanting to be something or wanting to
It's vanity.
yeah. It's like a status thing. Like, oh, I want to be this. If I have it's, you know, it's literally the hood mentality. If I have 10 iPhones and a fucking pair of Nikes and like 5 bitches and a car, and if I consume more material, like the more material I consume, like, oh man, I got gold, I got this, you know, like that's there's no more there like a simple life, you know? Living a simple life is no longer, first off, it's no longer obtainable, but second off, it's no longer fashionable in any way. Like, your life has to be complicated, full of things. You have to be consuming things constantly. You have to be up to date with everything. You have to know what football teams are playing. You have to, you know, like, there's no, like, you know, I got a beater, and I got a nice house, and I got some kids and a dog, and, like, I'm just chilling, and I'm with my wife, and I work a job, and I enjoy it, and I'm passionate. Like Hank Hill. There's no more Hank Hills. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be a Hank Hill nowadays and just enjoy what you do, right? Like, just live a chill life. Like, you have to, like, own things and have a crazy fucking hairstyle and, you know, just to, like, I don't know, just to fit in, you know? Like, I don't know. There's no
I
simplicity
never
anymore.
even wanted to fit in because I looked at everybody around me. I was like, well, if they're treating me like this, just because I'm a little different than them, I value different things. I think in different ways.
Yeah.
I dress a little different. I talk a little different. If I want to fit in with people like them, then I'm succumbing to evil because these are evil people.
Yeah.
With the
think
way,
you
like,
and
why
I-
would I want to be like people like that? I never wanted to fit in.
I think you and I have always had, like, the reason we, like, us growing up were so angry is because we knew something was off. You know what I mean? Like, something's always been off about the world. Like, there's something weird about it. So we are always just pissed off at everything. Like, why is it the way it is? You know what I mean? Why isn't it, like, this or that? Like, that's why I think us growing up, we weren't really, like, lifers. We were, like, fuck life kind of people. You know, we were like, this is stupid. Like, if the world was perfect, it would work in these sort of ways. You know, we kind of had that vision of things. I think we were just more normal, which made us crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason we're kind of insane, is because the world is crazy. You know, it's not me, it's the world.
It's
But-
true. Like the world is. I don't think it's ever been crazier.
No,
I don't
definitely.
think. I don't think there's ever been more people on pharmaceuticals than now. More people
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
therapy than now.
More people drinking tap water, more people, you know, consuming these chemicals, mind-altering chemicals, and just
There-
getting
there
them
are
from gas
people-
stations, getting them, like,
like-
dude, my friends vape. They all vape and smoke, like, carts. They don't even know where that shit comes from. Like, it's at the gas station. Like, I think about that. I'm like, do you even fucking know where that shit comes from? Like, I don't care if you watch the fucking TikTok video that explains, oh, it comes from, like, dude, you don't know? You don't know that brand. You don't, like, dude, I think about that. I'm like, do you know what you're consuming, or do you just not care, you know? That's why I'm like, people are like, chill, bro, it's not that big a deal. I'm like, dude, you're literally crap. You're literally trash. You don't care about quality. You don't look for what is good in life. You just think life is shit, and then you just consume everything like it's a fucking, I don't know. Like it's, I don't know, like it's free. You know what I mean? But it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I
No, there are
just-
trade-offs to everything, and people don't understand that. Well, nowadays there are less people that know how to work on their cars or do simple repairs on things. Like they look in an engine bay and they're terrified of it. When our grandparents were growing up, you had to work on your car yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Sure,
I mean,
mechanics existed, but
well, and
I mean,
the thing is, people
why
had
would
more
you
control.
why would you pay somebody else
They had
to
more
do something
control
you can
over
do yourself?
everything. You know what I mean? Like, that's a sign of control. Like, I have control over my car and how I want to customize it and what I want to put on it
Right.
and what needs done to it. And, like, I have control over the amount of money I'm spending on it. Nowadays, like, your car breaks down. It's like, well, either I'm going to buy a new one or take it somewhere to get fixed. And I'm going to pay an ass ton of money to do it. You know, it's really just like guys being like, oh, what way could we make money off of this? Oh, how could I make money off of this? You know, like why would, you know, oh, I'll make it convenient for you. It all happens to do with, like, convenience. Like, you could fix your own fucking, I don't know, fix your own.
And that's the crazy thing. Things are easier now than they ever have been in human history, but everybody's miserable.
Yeah, right. Well, because people don't want
Everything's-
easy. Like, they just don't realize that. They don't want an easy,
Well-
comfortable life.
We live in the information era where learning anything truly profound, learning new skills is easier than ever, but people choose not to use the internet as intended. They choose to use the internet in a way that psychologically abuses themselves.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And it's addicting. Like, it's an addiction at the end of the day. It's like, because they lose the patience in their brain and they become, I don't know, they can't escape it. Like, as soon as they're without it, they're like, oh, I need it. I need the hit. I need the dopamine hit. you
Yeah, I know. I think deleting all social media is one of the most beneficial things I did in my life.
Yeah, the only thing I haven't done, like, I deleted Instagram. I just haven't deleted fucking YouTube. Like, but YouTube is so useful. It's seriously terrible. It's useful for information to learn,
But
like,
it gets you.
but yeah, like
It
then
suckers
you're,
you in.
yeah, then you're into the fucking shorts. Like, YouTube turned into a fucking disgusting ass platform. You get into the shorts and you get into, like, then you just watch sloth content. You know, you're not even trying to. Like, it just happens. Like, oh fuck. Like, you know, I try to use it. Like, I listen to books all the time on YouTube. It's, you know, it's mostly useful to me, but it can also be fucking terrible for me. It can be, like, really bad. You know, if you let it. But people don't have discipline or self-control. Like, all the virtues of the past are gone. You know, like, we live in the hedonistic, bastardized version of what the world is, you know, or what humanity would be if they still believed in God, I guess, pretty much, you know. So, yeah, it's just bastardized hedonism. That's all it is. Fuck.
There's just no quality. Quality is not valued anymore. Like these socks, you know, something as simple as socks. It
Oh,
really
yeah.
sends a message on mindset,
Oh, yeah.
on the mindset of a consumer. Like, I would rather save up and have fewer things, but nicer things that will last me forever.
Hmm.
with warranties.
Right.
That's nobody else in our generation values that. They all value the TikTok shop, Temu, Wish.com, Amazon Haul. Do you know what Amazon Haul is?
No.
It's like Amazon's version of Temu
Nice.
or Wish.com. You buy a bunch of things that are crappy and they're cheap, but you get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, right. It's more stuff.
Like for $10, you can get fucking 30 things in a box.
Yeah, and it's made of plastic always.
It's all garbage. It's all garbage, and it's not gonna last, and it does nothing. It's out of vanity.
Right.
It's rampant hyper consumerism.
Yeah.
And people say that's capitalism. No, there's a big difference between capitalism and consumerism.
Yeah. Like hyper consumerism, you know.
Capitalism is the guy trying to sell you the product as efficiently as possible, freely. Consumerism, the hive mind mentality of consumerism, is the problem. That's what's psychologically devastating. It's not the economic system in which it resides. It's itself,
Yeah.
not the system it lives in.
Right. Yeah, it's real unfortunate. And it does kind of come down to the person, you know. Like, it is harder in this economy to buy quality things, but once you buy something that's quality, you generally have it forever. Like those socks.
And you have to do a ton of research on things. Like I do research on everything I buy.
Yeah.
Everything I put my money into,
Well,
I
that
buy
requires
because
brain power. Like, why would you do that? Like, people pay for convenience now. They don't pay for good things. They pay for.
they only care about convenience. But
Yeah.
I seriously research everything I buy, every individual tool. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Craftsman makes the best tools. I'm only gonna buy Craftsman. Turns out Craftsman made in China now.
For 5 years, for 10 years, it's the best.
Yeah. Well, Craftsman is all made in China now, all of it.
Yeah.
And so is Snap-on. Snap-on, with very few items on the Snap-on catalog, is all made in China.
Right.
I do my research on a per tool basis, right?
Right.
I don't do it like I'm not gonna like. Okay, let's say Snap-on makes the best box wrench, the best 10 mil box wrench in existence, right? I would buy their 10 mil box wrench, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Snap-on makes the best ratcheting socket set.
Right.
Like Nike. Nike makes some stylish shoes. I'll give them that. Or better yet, Timberland makes some of the most durable boots on the market. I've had the same pair of Timberland since 2019. I still wear them. They're fantastic boots. But
Yeah.
Timberland makes really shitty socks. I'm not going to buy their socks.
Right.
And then people look at the socks I bought, and they're like, $30 for a pair of socks. That's a scam. I'm like, no. In 10 years, it'll pay itself off because I'm not buying a $20 pack of Dickies every year.
Yeah, right.
That they fall apart.
I'm not getting the 12 pack of fucking like.
I'm not buying Hanes. Like I'm not buying
Yeah.
the same 12 pack of Hanes white T-shirts.
Just getting nickeled and dimed.
That's how it is. I mean, it comes down to ownership and control, and I want to have total economic sovereignty over my own life.
Yeah.
I do not want to rent out my clothing to people. I do not want to rent out my ability to do things out of convenience. I want to be my own person. I want to own what I truly own. I want it to last me a while, or for the rest of my life, and I want it to be repairable above all else.
Right.
Things aren't repairable, they're useless.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and that's, everything.
That's why I don't own a Mac, because you can't, like, everything's soldered to the motherboard. You can't open it up and add new RAM in it anymore.
Yeah.
You can't even add more storage to Macs anymore. The storage is soldered down. Like, that's an evil business practice. It's irreparable. It's expensive.
That's very evil. They do that a lot now. I mean, thank God Apple doesn't use their own fucking cables anymore. They're
Yeah.
going to USB-C. I mean, I hate Apple, and I know they're forced into it, but it's still a good thing, at the very least. Like, I hate company-specific shit. I think it's terrible.
It's kind of like a teacher. Like, a good teacher is supposed to be learning what's new, what's accurate, what's factual, and teach the most accurate, factual information available. Same thing with technology producers. They're supposed to produce the most interoperable, quality, repairable devices ever, but Apple doesn't make... They're not a good hardware manufacturer.
No.
They don't look at what falls into the global interoperable ecosystem of devices. They want to do it all for themselves. They're a greedy, conceited, self-serving company
Yeah.
that does not care about their customers. Because to me, like, as somebody who repairs everything I own and tries to maintain it and make it last for as long as possible. To somebody like me who values those aspects in a product, Apple's basically telling me to go fuck myself. And if
Yeah.
they're going to treat me like that, I have no respect for them. I'm not going to cuck myself by buying a product that from a company that doesn't even share fundamental values. And they never used to be that way. Like the Apple II, the computer, when that came out, it was the best thing on the market. It was repairable, it was upgradable. The Apple released documents on how to fix it. Nowadays, like an iPhone, Apple hides the schematics. You can't get Apple schematics unless you obtain them illegally.
Yeah. I'm gonna end the stream. Bye bye.
No.
There we go.